Hey y'all, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
What a mess! It's all right now. We here. We here.
What was a mess?
T-Mobile still holding on. We're doing good. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? Happy Thursday. We are back. Parkers are in the building. We are happy to be here. Let's go. What? What is it? Let's see who's in the house. Hey T, how are you? Thanks for being here. A bit yours of spirits.
Member.
Appreciate you.
Member.
Yes, member. Thank you very much. Florida cruises are here. They said we have still in the movie.
It's going to be like a dinosaur.
We have sailed the Norwegian sky several times. We really love this ship. It's our favorite small ship. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you, Florida Cruises. We appreciate you. I got my premiere and live times mixed up. See you shortly. No problem, fam. We appreciate you even being here, stopping in. Thank you so much. It's cold in here, y'all. I gotta get my blanket. I'm being in trouble when we get off. We gotta use what we're paying for. Hey Hey, Miss Deb. She said, hello, Parkers on the Go. Everyone in the chat. Happy Thursday. Pink wavy hands.
Member.
She's a member. Yeah, she is. Hey, Cute Metal 6. How are you?
More
You gotta say it with more flair. That's your line.
I know, but they're your members too, so you gotta.
I'm sorry, I'm reading. Do you want to trade? Do you want to read, and then I will? I'll say member
next week.
Okay, next week. Liam's having fun is here. Hey, Liam. Liam said, "Hey, Parkers on the Go, and everyone else in the chat. It's Thursday, my Monday. But how was your week? How was your week?" We are doing fine, Liam. Thank you for asking. She said, "Why the face?"
Oh, don't you dare!
Look, Quentin is here. Hey, Parkers on the Go in chat. Happy Thursday.
Carlene, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. When I do this next week, when I read the comments next week, I need you to. Are you going to be on point next week?
I'm going to be on point.
You sure?
I am. Hey, Seth Stone is here. Hello, Parkers on the Go. Everyone in the chat.
Hey, Seth, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
I got it.
You know it's not easy sitting over here, right?
Uh-oh. Do you know it's not easy sitting over here?
What I was about to say before I was rudely interrupted is I know it's not easy sitting over there, but don't you think it's easy sitting over here either?
Okay, we'll see. C said, what?
Thank you for being a member, See It With C. Thank you. Sorry that wasn't acknowledged. Sorry it would rather have been me dino hopping instead.
I'm sure somebody gonna hold you to it. You better be glad Phil ain't in here. She said, I ain't spit with that button, but she went over there and liked that stream, though. She knew what that stream light was going to do. Leo said, Brandon Pros. What's up, Cal? How you doing?
Appreciate you, Cal. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member as well.
Absolutely. Kristen is laughing. Thank you for being here, Kristen. We appreciate you.
And thank you for being a member as well.
He's at a loss for words, said LaQuinta.
Yeah, I mean... when it's been almost a year since you've done something and then you get no word that you're going to be doing it again, here we are.
Chris says, Brandon glitching?
Might as well be.
Oh, watch out. Now Dino Jumper. We back.
Oh, man. Miss Deb's favorite thing in the whole world.
Miss Deb about to rally the troops. You
could have given me like a hey, I might have fixed this thing.
I'm sorry. Let's see here. Hit the like button, says Kev.
Appreciate it,
Kev. Let's see. Say cheese, Uncle B. Yes.
But you read that flawlessly, perfectly.
It's Brandon's stun look for me, evening all. Hey, Shiro, how are you?
Hey, Shiro, thank you for being here.
It's a good thing, Brandon.
Yeah, Miss Deb, I got it. It's a good thing.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Thank you for being here, Kevin Theme Park Adventures.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
She said, I am hollering.
Personally, I don't see anything funny. That's just me personally, but that might be just me personally.
She said, I need a little more action, a little more energy, a little more footwork.
What do you want me to? Look like an idiot.
Back to your roots. Kevin wants to know how we doing. How are we doing?
I'm okay for the most part. Sad to report that I have lost my drone. I've lost it. We're gonna try the neighborhood Facebook group to see if anybody's found it in their yard, but as for right now, I've lost it.
Hey everybody, I was commenting on the wrong live. Brandon was looking quite stunned.
Spoiler alert, because Brandon was literally quite stunned. She did not tell me that was gonna happen.
Kevin said he's doing good, which is awesome. Kev said, I'm hanging in for a little bit. We hit the road to Texas at 12. All right, fam, that's right. They're going to Jubilee.
I want to be hitting the road somewhere.
Anywhere. C said, that's it. That's all. That was a good dyno. That's what they like to see.
I feel like it's a little patronizing, but hey. But hey, that's just me.
What have y'all been doing? How have things been going? We ain't seen y'all in a fortnight. Tell us what's going on.
Are we supposed to tell them what's going on?
You can tell them. You can give me practice for next week.
You just think it's just all candy and sunshine and rainbows, which led to me losing my drone in this seat.
Okay, start talking.
I'm about to flip. I'm about to flip this desk.
Let's talk to the people. Let's tell them what we have going on. So you guys have seen our travel day video when we took our first international flight. It's crazy that we've been on all these cruises, but this is our first international flight to the Dominican Republic to board the Norwegian Sky. Now, I know we talked about this on the live we did on the Sky, but for those who are not here, oh, look at that.
Oh,
let's see if it pops up, Liam. If it don't pop up, we're gonna still do it. But thank you, Liam. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's hopefully it pops up. But yeah, so we took our first international flight to Dominican Republic, flew into Punta Cana. It was an hour drive to La Romana, but we had a little bit of adventure, which I'm so happy that we flew in the day before.
One shout out to like 8 o'clock boarding times for flights. That's just the right where you're not waking up at like
3 a.m.
3 a.m. We woke up at like 5:30 for 8 o'clock flight. So shout out to 8 o'clock flights.
Absolutely. Let's see. Miss Deb said, "Oh, somebody will find it."
Oh, I hope so, Miss Deb.
These long Texas roads will have you wishing you stayed home. It's very boring. Now, wait, are you driving to Texas? I just thought about that. Good gracious, if you are, I'm gonna pray for you. Let's see. I don't think it's happening. So let's see if we can. I don't know if it's gonna come through clear.
Oh, this.
Thank you, Liam. We appreciate
you. Thank you.
Liam said, for your drone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I don't know if we'll be getting another one, but hopefully we find out.
I'm getting another one, but hopefully we find that
one. Let's see. Yeah, AAM is a little more respectable. Yeah.
Can we get some cash money?
No.
Oh, plenty dollars. Plenty dollars. Can we get?
Thank you, Liam.
Well, we have to cut that for.
Yeah, we have to cut that. But the thing is, why was it such a delay? That was crazy. That was a crazy long delay. Yeah, she won't drive. No, I wouldn't drive that either. The Texas, how long of a drive is that from NC? Like, that's gotta be 2 days. MCO have 7 a.m. flights.
Even 7 a.m. flights are a little like.
Yeah, no. When we fly to MCO,
20 hours.
20 hours, so at least a day. So when we fly to MCO, some of the times the cheapest flights are like at 5:45. So we're at the airport super early 90% of the time.
Like 4:30.
Yeah.
Which puts us waking up at 3. Keep in mind, we're not going to bed until
probably 1.
Best case scenario, we're in bed at midnight on a travel day. That's the best case scenario.
So we usually get about 2.5 hours of sleep, depending on how early we get to bed. We get up, try to leave here by 3:30 at the latest to get to the airport in time. So yeah, we don't really sleep. So if you guys are around us on a travel day and we are like exhausted or passing out somewhere, it's because we ain't slept. Hey, Miss Deb. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. Thank you, Miss Deb. She said yes, new drone.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
So what's best case scenario for y'all? Like, what time do y'all usually go to bed when you got to travel the next day? How much sleep do you usually get when you got to travel the next day? What is y'all's kind of like pre-travel day routine?
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm glad that they are flying. Kev said it's a 14-hour drive because they're in Charlotte, so they might be a little better for them. Let's see here. All depends on when I'm finished packing. That's the problem. I ain't never finished packing till 1 o'clock in the morning so I can lay down. Ever. I don't care. Now, wait a minute now. When I went to Florida, when I went to SIGS, I was in the bed pretty reasonable. No, I was in bed reasonable for this last one. Yeah. I actually was finished packing before Brandon. That never happens. I'm never in the bed before him. So yeah, that's crazy. Let's see here.
Yeah, I had to run errands, and you were like, so you got a head start on.
I don't know what you think I was doing. Was I not running errands? I was helping you guys with KOD. I was doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I worked that day. Then I had to go run errands. Then I had to get a haircut, and then I had to do that thing, and then I had to get Jaden stuff together. So that you got a head start on me. But that's not a diminish you. I'm just telling you what I had going on that day and why you were doing. I'm just giving context. Context matters.
Context does matter. Ms. Deb said, no sleep, just stay up. Liam said, I don't go past 11 p.m. Liam, where you gotta go though? You right there. That'll cut out a lot of my issue if we were there. Then I can do like some of my friends and just get up the day of, pack a bag, and then leave.
Just like you do on just hey, we stayed at a hotel and we gotta go to a cruise port and everything. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We don't stay at hotels. I mean, I see what you're saying. Yes. I don't know why when you said cruise port, my mind said flight. Oh. But yes, absolutely. My flight to Miami or MCO is usually at 7 a.m. up by 3 to be to Hartsfield by 5 a.m. to clear security.
That's normally
that airport is not for the week either. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how. If that was my home base, I don't know. That airport is not for the week because that 20 minutes we were in the airport was hectic. And the way I just saw somebody roast the airport on Instagram, they wrote a beef song against the airport. Yeah, no, thank you.
We can answer this at any point you guys want. What's the worst airport that you've been to, and why is it Miami?
Kev said, plus we are stopping by Louisiana for some gator bites.
Oh, so they are driving.
Gator bites? He said flying.
So
so maybe it's a layover.
No, they're driving.
Okay. He said fly. I know I ain't crazy. Yeah.
Stopping by Louisiana. Okay.
He said fly. See? Usually don't sleep because I'm scared I oversleep and catch a little nap sitting right up on the couch. Cheryl, let me tell you what I do. I lay down. I sleep and I go.
Jeez.
I do that every 30 minutes until it's time to get up. So I don't even know why I even try to lay down because I'm literally doing that every 30 minutes. And Brent's like, did you get any sleep? No, you know I ain't getting no sleep because I'm always scared the alarm ain't going to go off.
What are you yelling at me for?
No, I'm just saying, you know I'm not sleeping. T said, depends on where we're going and what time the flight is. I still get my sleep at least a minimum of 6-7 hours. I'm packed days in advance. Timmy is a different story. He gets 3 hours because he be packing. See,
I wish I can get 6 to 7 hours on a flight.
We have the best intentions every single time. We need to start packing. And I don't care what we do. We never start packing until the day before. I don't care.
I will call this out 2 or 3 days ahead of time.
Let's start packing.
And more so for her because it just doesn't take me long.
So, and then plus, like, we started trying to delegate, like, he'll make sure all the equipment is together and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, I still feel like there's equipment that I need. I don't know why I feel like my equipment and his equipment ain't the same thing. So then I got to go back and make sure I got the equipment that I want on top of the equipment that he got. So I got to make sure my bag is packed because I always hit my laptop in case somebody wants to book a cruise while I'm gone. I got to make sure all my battery packs are charged. And like, he's already charged everything, but in my mind, I still have to pack stuff. So I put my laptop in my book bag, plugged up. So all I got to do is unplug it and put it in the bag when I get up in the morning. But at the same time, I still end up packing forever. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just end up
I
packing
don't
forever.
get it.
I just end up packing forever. Let's see here.
The cheese on the beach. Look, a dinosaur.
Thanks, Destiny.
It'd be your own.
Be your own kids.
Your own kids.
Usually in bed by 9 or 10. I'm usually packed weeks in advance.
Weeks in advance.
Weeks, Kristen. You pack right now.
I'm calling cap, bro. Weeks in advance.
Kristen, you pack right now. Right now.
Weeks.
She probably is, though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Weeks.
When it's just you, who you gotta worry about?
Just me, Oos.
Day one. All he did a lot is the Facebook working, cheering him up. Is the Facebook cheering you up?
Yeah, of course.
Hey Theodore, how are you?
Hey Theodore, hey, thank you for being here.
She says, just checked my flight from BWI to MCO. Southwest changed me to a nonstop at 3:35 p.m. flying in the day before Mardi Gras.
Nonstop flights are a blessing from the gods.
They are.
I didn't realize how much I missed or I needed nonstop flights until last summer.
Mm.
And then now it's like, please, I can't book anything that's not a nonstop flight.
It's a hassle. Why is it exhausting getting off of a plane and then getting on another one?
Because for some reason, the plane before, this is just in our instance, and it's, I think I may have booked layovers like maybe 4 or 5 times. Half that time is the flight before it's delayed. So you got like 30 to 45 minutes to get to the other gate, minimum. So that's always my issue. I think the best layover we ever had was in Denver.
Yeah.
In a snowstorm.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. C says Orlando.
Now,
I'm sorry, she said in all caps. Orlando.
We had this discussion last week. It's not Orlando. And here's why. Because it's just not. Orlando, at least there are places to eat.
Yeah.
I look at it like this. I would rather be stuck if I had to go through New Jersey again. I would rather be stuck in Orlando airport than Miami just for the food alone. Not to mention the aesthetics of Miami airport aren't great. 2, they're really, I don't know what point I'm on. I just said 2 for some reason. There are not that many plugs in the airport.
Nah. For as many people that pass through Miami, people love Miami. I don't know when the updates are coming. I feel like when I'm flying through Miami's airport, I feel like I am flying through the late 70s, early 80s. I don't feel like anything makes sense. Everything seems like the whole airport seems like an international airport, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't seem like we're flying out of Florida or airport here. It's weird. And like he said, there's limited food.
Because if you have to go to one terminal, then you're just cut off from all the other terminals.
And if you get food before you go through TSA, it's going to be coffee, donuts. It might be a sandwich that costs $15.
It was TGI Fridays to go.
A random, like it just depends. But once you pass the gate, depending on where you're passing over, it is bananas. Like I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. And then it's so much airport. It's just so much airport. You got to go down tunnels, up tunnels, take the tram, ride the escalator. Good gracious. It's a lot. It's a lot. Our airport is not that bad, especially not the international terminal. Yeah. Our international terminal is the same terminal as a regular. It's just on one side versus the other. We got 2 terminals, Terminal 1, Terminal 2. And I gotta say, after going through some of these airports, we got a pretty nice airport.
Yeah, Raleigh has a really nice airport.
We really have a really nice airport.
Certainly a better airport than Miami.
Definitely a better airport than Miami. So yeah, and then like now we're getting more like we have plenty to eat, so you're not gonna starve. you're gonna have one option on Terminal 2. You're gonna have a option to eat. One option to eat before you go past TSA. But once you go past TSA, the world is your oyster. You can shop, you can eat, you can have a drink, you can do whatever you want. You can listen to a live somebody playing a guitar if you want to. Like they treat you like family.
Disney store, Universal store, like, you got shopping options that aren't Coach.
Yeah, like I mean, you do have some options that are, but
yeah, I'm not
but
saying
they're not
like,
a whole store of Coach.
Yeah,
it's gonna be sprinkled in. If you go to Terminal 2, which is the side that's our Terminal 1 was just Southwest for a long time. Now we're starting to get other airlines in, like we got Avelo, we got JetBlue, we Frontier is on Terminal 2. We got Sun Country is here now. So we do have some airlines in Terminal 1 that have taken over like the whole, because that terminal used to be all Southwest. You don't get any food outside of TSA, but once you cross over TSA, it's the same thing. Like you got options. So yeah, I will say we do have a pretty nice airport, but so far, even with what happened in Jersey,
New Jersey
Miami
the airport is nice.
Beautiful.
In New
it's
Jersey.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful airport. That Miami airport has just been the worst airport we've ever been in.
New Jersey's you step outside of the airport, but the actual New Jersey airport itself, yeah.
QML6 said,
thank you.
Miami
Finally, somebody that agrees.
She said Orlando is a seventh ring.
But how? Like,
we get it. It's Disney stuff. It's kids. Like, let's strip away the kids factor because that's going to be the only way that makes it an even playing field here.
Okay.
If you strip away the kids and the fact that everybody's going to Disney, if you strip away kids, what makes Orlando hell?
Getting on the train, like getting on the train,
To the
train.
You got to get on the tram to get it. We were in Atlanta. We had to get on the tram to go 4 gates down.
I know. I'm
defending my point, I guess. Yeah, I still don't believe it. Orlando is fine. You just need to have the little tricks. I don't have a problem with Orlando.
I don't even know what the little tricks are. I don't. The only problem we've ever had in Orlando was not really Orlando's fault. It was more the airline's fault. Where it's like, oh, we get to that. We're supposed to be to the airport. You're supposed to check your bag 30 minutes before the flight boards, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And we got there. We were there like 35, 40 minutes. So we still had like a 5-minute buffer, but we got stuck talking to an agent who held us up from checking in. So by the time we got up to the thing, they were like, it's too late.
Yeah.
And we weren't late by 10 minutes, 5 minutes. We were late. If we were late, we were late by like 2 or 3 minutes.
And that flight ended up getting delayed by 2 hours anyway.
Suck it.
Yeah.
So that wasn't Orlando's airport's fault. But that's the only problem we've ever had in Orlando. Miami is just terrible.
No, she won't fly. So you're
Brandon was right.
Girl.
Thank you.
Tell her to call me because this is crazy. Y'all driving 14 hours is bananas.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I know some people have.
I know you had a fear. You had a fear.
I know, but
Tell her to take they start with a P and take one of those and go to sleep. The little pills that start with a P.
We're not.
We don't condone drug use.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to help calm her nerves. I have dreams about missing my flight all the time. All the time I do. That's why I can't sleep.
And we've only missed. We've taken. I don't know how many flights taken, but we've only missed one. Like where it was like our fault.
Yeah.
We only missed one.
Yeah. I've never missed one where
even at that rate, that was extenuating circumstances. You were also sick. So even that's kind of like I miscalculated and you were sick.
Yeah.
So that was kind of
Leah said one trick is not flying Southwest. We can afford to fly. We can afford to do what we want, but we can't. Southwest is expensive.
Question
here.
Has anybody actually ever gotten the $49 Southwest flight going anywhere they wanted to go?
I believe that's a myth. That's to get you to click on their website. And then when you get there, the flights are like $150. I ain't never got a $49 flight on Southwest ever. Ever. And they advertise at least 3 times a month.
Never. Every time I go to look, it's like, nope. And I'm like, you're a liar. Like,
I saw a TikTok and the lady was like, my it wasn't a TikTok. It was I don't know if you guys ever see the Facebook ad, if you're on Facebook, the Facebook ads from the Travel Divas. They're like this big group travel agency. They always post like group travels. Well, the lady got up there and they asked her what are her airport don'ts. And one of her airport point don'ts, which she will never do, you ain't got to ever worry about her saying, is flying Southwest. Because why is all of the what's the problem with having an assigned seat? Why we got to have Russian roulettes with seats? Why y'all just can't assign me my seat? And that's why she won't fly Southwest, because she feels like it's beneath her to just pick her seat, to sit anywhere she wants to sit. She feel like it should be a hierarchy, and she feels like she be able to pick whatever seat she want to pick. I was like, I ain't ever thought about it like that, but I don't think I care enough. If all the seats are the same, what difference do it make?
It's all the seats, because I've only flown Southwest like twice. Now, it's all the seats to a certain point. You just Russian roulette after that point, because like they have a first class or something.
I don't think so. I think the 1 or 2 times I've flown Southwest, I thought it was all free for all. But I don't fly them like that, so I don't know.
But don't they have like a board? Like they have to have like a boarding system, right?
Yeah, it depends on how fast you check in. They have early check-in, and if you pay the extra for the early check-in, you get the board in an earlier number. So they have a number system. So you get a better seat, but you still get to pick your own seat. So she was just like, she's just not doing it. And I was just like, I ain't thought about it. I just feel like if I got on a flight for $49, I sit wherever you tell me to sit, long the seats the same. But I get it. ATL really isn't that bad. I have global entry and digital ID, so security is a breeze. I just like to be there 2 hours early as a buffer.
Yeah, like we usually don't have any you double layered protection. Yeah, we just don't have a problem with security. And I don't have a problem with Atlanta's. I haven't been there long enough to have a problem with their airport. So Atlanta is excluded from this particular rant because I haven't been there. But,
yeah, that's the first time I've ever been to Atlanta.
But I did see people on Twitter were having a back and forth, and they were like, if you have a problem with Atlanta's airport, then you can't read, because it's just about reading.
And they give you maps on your phone. The airlines give you maps. That's how we got to our gate. Julie said, take my naps and let Jesus take the wheel. Phoenix Sky Harbor, for me, it was beyond crowded and caused me to miss my flight. Phoenix
put that on the list.
Put it on the list. The best that I've done recently is be packed 2 days before, and then immediately had a 2-trip night packing streak.
A 2-trip late packing.
Sorry, 2-trip late packing streak. So you had a 2-day, I would pack 2 days early, and then 2 trips later, you were packing late. I can read.
That's what you told Tank.
I did tell Tank that.
We'll get there later.
Talk to Tank. Chris said, I absolutely am. I've been packed and ready to go. Okay, I told you I knew Kristen was packed. I knew Kristen was packed. That's my dog. That's my twin. LaQuinta, were you flying from or changing planes in Phoenix? I'll be flying there in a couple of months. Need to prep my mind.
Never, because we've only been out west at one time, and then on the way, to and fro, it was nonstop. The furthest west we've been on the layover is Colorado.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, when we're doing a cruise, we leave a day in advance, and it's usually later after 4 p.m. when it's a destination trip, we try to always schedule our flights after 10 a.m. Listen, I get it. This is my problem. I pay for a hotel. I need to get my money's worth out of that hotel. So if I'm going to a destination, I ain't trying to check in no hotel at 12 o'clock. And then I got to leave the next day at 10 to go get on my cruise or something like that. I need the full access. If I can check in at 10 a.m., I want to check in at 10 a.m. If not, y'all gonna steal my bags till I can check in.
Yeah. So even like we're going out of town next week, and the cheapest, best flight they had was at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We usually want to be there by.
I ain't doing that.
We want to have been there by 3 hours by then.
Yeah.
So, but we didn't have a. It wasn't much of a. We didn't have much of a choice.
I mean, outside of us driving, you know what I mean? Like, but that's at least 8.5, 9 hours. So outside of it, well, if Brandon don't stop, if it's just me and him and he's driving, we can probably do it in 7.5. But I gotta stop. Yeah, if you drive with me, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, no, we definitely, even if we drive, we're there. We try to be there before noon.
Yeah, because if we're driving, we're out of here
by like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Sometimes it's like 5. Like
it depends on the situation. Yeah. How many people are in the car? Those seats are tight. Everyone trying to get off in your way.
It ain't great now.
What's more frustrating, packing for 5 days, 4 nights, or 8 days? 8 days, because you know how many listen.
But I see his point here. 8 days, you can just kind of
throw stuff in the bag.
But you also have to be cognizant of the weight limit.
Yeah, this is true.
On the 5 day, 4 night, you have to leave. Like you have to leave stuff out.
Yeah.
So you have to. An 8 day, 4 night is just a weight management issue.
Mm-hmm.
A 5 day, 4 night, you have to decide what to take and what not to take.
Yeah, because how many times? And that's half my problem. How many times do I unpack a bag?
At least
I will pack it, unpack it, pack it, unpack it. I don't need this. I don't wear it. And I was to the point where I was like, I'm trying everything on to make sure I'm actually going to wear it before I get on the cruise. And then that didn't even work because I was still trying stuff on packing and still didn't wear it. So I don't know. I just don't know how to pack. I just don't know. The best packing job I've ever done was that when I did that live and I had y'all pack for me for the Canada cruise. That was the best.
That was 8 days.
That was 8 days.
9 days.
That was, yeah. And y'all was like,
nights.
Stop packing so many jeans. And I was just like, look, but they were like, nobody care. Stop packing so many jeans. That was the best. I would just got to start doing pack with me lives again because that's the only way. Then I'm gonna have to be prepared to pack.
That's the only way to make sure you're packed.
That's the only way to make sure. So I guess we're gonna bring that back.
She had a comment.
Which one? Right here.
Yeah.
Even when I had a significant other, he was packed too, bags sitting by the door, ready to go.
Now, when we're packed, the bags are at the door, but what time are those bags getting to the door is the real question. Are they getting there at 11 or are they getting there at 1?
They're getting there at 1 if they're here. If they're at this house, they're getting there at 1. Orlando ruined it for me from check-in to the little plane train. Oh, not the little plane train.
The check-in. Okay, again, we did have a problem with the check-in, but that wasn't necessarily Orlando's fault. So, are you blaming Orlando for the airport's issue, for the airlines issue, or are you just there was a problem with? Let us know because you're talking about something dear to us. We just want to know. We just want to understand.
We're gonna be transparent here. So both. I knew it was coming. I was trying to hold it in because I knew it was coming.
Sometimes y'all just can't let things fall into the wrong people's hand. And this is what you've done here. You've let this fall into the wrong person's hand.
Okay. Thanks, Phil, for liking the stream. We appreciate it. What I was going to say was when we got off Parker Fam Group Cruise, we had late flights. C had a late flight. So I can understand why C mad because where she was sitting at, it was a bunch of kids, and she was trying to work. It was a bunch of kids. It was a comfy seats, but it was a bunch of kids. Now, I can imagine being at Orlando Airport with all these kids falling out, crying, screaming. They want to go to the Disney store. They want to go to the Universal store. They're ready to go home. They done been at Disney for 5 days, 4 nights. They sunburned. They're tired. They got sugar in them. Their parents mad at them. I can understand that. Being that you had to sit in that airport waiting for your flight. Because I think we still made it home before her, that trip, right? Because she had a super late flight, I think. Yeah. So I can understand that. So that's why I said take the kids out of it. But see, I really don't think.
But that's the airline issue. That's not, they don't need to blame Orlando International Airport for that. We had Chick-fil-A before we got on that flight too.
We sure did. When we were in Miami, we had to eat at Bud Light Cafe. Was it Bud Light what? Bud Light Bistro.
No, it's like
Corona Beach Club. I don't know what it was. It was a beer themed restaurant. Can I get some Chick-fil-A? Can I get a McDonald's? I mean, give me something that's. What's a cab outside our house? Give me something that I can eat. I got sidetracked. It's a cab outside our house. Who see cabs anymore? All these Ubers out here is a cab out here. I've never flown to Miami. Not him switching accounts. Not him grabbing Dee's phone.
They're at her mom's birthday dinner.
Not him grabbing Dee's phone and laying the stream, because I know that's what happened. I know that's what happened. I like Orlando food and hotel. See, that's what I'm saying, Miss Deb. If you get tired, you can actually go get into bed. It might cost you, but you can do it. You ain't doing that in Miami. You just say. Shiro from Phoenix to Texas. Go to the lounge.
Funny thing about lounge is
you got some passes you want to share.
Does anybody?
Please, we want to experience the lounge too. Please, if you want to share a pass, we are open to pass.
Yeah,
share.
well, hey, we're not above paying a discounted rate for them.
We are not above it. We are not above it. I lounge in Miami, but this last time I was only there for 30 minutes, so I stayed in Gen Pop and ended up buying pizza. But the answer is still Orlando.
So then in Miami, you gotta deal with people walking around the airport with freshly done BBLs. I mean, like they just left Doctors Miami's office 2 hours ago.
No, you remember that we got on the plane and the man head was actively bleeding?
Yes.
And we was like, sir, are you supposed to be flying? Your head is actively bleeding. Like, I don't even understand how you even they let you on the plane. There is blood seeping through your gauze. What are you doing? Like, good gracious. Baltimore is a very close second for airports that work my nerves.
I don't think I've ever been out of.
I've never been out of Baltimore.
I've never been out of.
We're getting ready to.
Did I have a layover in Baltimore?
I know we drove to Baltimore to get on the Enchantment. I've never flown to Baltimore, but we are flying to Baltimore.
Okay.
What is happening here?
We're getting distracted.
I'm sorry. I might have put these blinds down. You have to remember, our Atlanta airport is a Delta hub, so it's large. That makes sense.
Yeah, because from where we are, there was no direct flights to Punta Cana. So everything that we saw was a layover.
That's weird because they don't say direct. They do say that they fly to Punta Cana. They don't say it's direct.
Everything's a layover to Punta Cana.
You know who that is?
That cable?
Yep. Why you say it out loud? She gonna go back and watch this. Miami is different. Had to take a train to the outer regions. Looks like they let go connect terminal.
That's hilarious because, and like, let's just say like you don't have a lounge. You're not blessed to have a lounge, and you're not and you're just gonna be there for a while, there are no, and the rock means no electrical outlets on the outskirts. Jesus, like we had to go sit in a little sandwich shop with an electrical socket
That was hanging out.
who was I'm sure, very sure I was very close to electrocution to like charge stuff. So that's another reason I don't like Miami's airport, because there's nowhere to charge anything.
You can't charge nothing. If you don't come fully equipped, you just.
I was
you just
very
in
close
trouble.
to being electrocuted.
Listen, I don't know. Like, I feel like, is there an airport committee? Who can we talk to about what we actually need at airports and what we don't? Because for me, I'm not going to the airport to get my hair done. Why do I need a $500 haircut salon in the airport? I know things happen, but I don't need a upscale salon in the airport. What I need is a McGriddle. What I need is some French fries. What I need is for this baby to stop crying. So give me a chicken nugget. Anything will help besides a $500 haircut salon or a Gucci bag. I don't need that. Tell me what I need, baby. What I need? Chicken nugget.
A sandwich.
Any type.
And then like we okay, so we go to Miami. There's like reasonable like Burger King, Pizza Hut, the Budweiser Lounge, and the Corona place are the four most reasonable options. I know the time before when we came back from the Ascent, we did do Burger King, but we spent almost $30 at Burger King.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I'd rather just go have a nicer meal at the Corona place. That was still what, 50?
Yeah.
I accidentally texted Jeremy.
Yeah.
I accidentally texted him the menu because I was trying to text to the group. I texted him. He was like, "Why is a burger $19?" We're in the airport, bro. That's all I got.
What has been your best airport experience? Denver, hands down.
Oh, Denver had
Denver has a beautiful airport.
Yeah. Denver. Anytime we go to RDU, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
but
RDU, our home airport is a good airport.
But the best one had to be where it's like no stress, like there's plenty of plugs to charge things. Is the Denver airport.
Yeah, they have loungers, and I mean you can lay down and go to sleep comfortably. Loungers. You can while you're sitting there, you can watch the planes roll in with the mountains in the background and the snow. Listen. Denver's airport was a whole experience, and we only had a layover there. We didn't even get to go outside. Yeah. It was just a whole experience. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button to share. Domestic, I like Charlotte for the rocking chairs. I think International Qatar has a variety of lounges.
I've made it a conceited effort to start accruing Delta miles. And hopes to get a lounge experience. Pass. Yeah, but your experience in Charlotte wasn't great.
No, my experience in Charlotte was not great because I had a layover in Charlotte. My flight landed late because they had to circle the runway for 35 minutes because somebody else's flight didn't take off in time. Then I had to run to my gate, and they closed the gate early. Being that once they closed the doors early, I couldn't get on. I missed my flight. Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Which forced me to have to go to another flight, which I sat in a first class seat behind a man who was sick and coughing, and I ended up getting sick. So yeah, Charlotte can kick rocks with open-toe sandals on. Strip away the kids, and then you have a bunch of senior citizens. Sorry for the senior citizens, and I know I will be a senior citizen one day, Lord.
I've had a battle with senior citizens this week. I hope to be one day. But yes, strip away the kids and then.
Yeah. I ain't gonna win with C on this one. It just is what it is. You ain't gonna win. Miami Airport hands down. And I'm from Florida.
He know what it is. It's probably been the same airport since he was a youth.
Has
Hey, Jacqueline. Thank you for being here.
here. Dramamine and and a little wine, but we don't condone. We don't condone.
That's also what Michael Jackson used to say. Called it Jesus juice.
Tell her to take 3 shots of tequila and she'll be all good. Tequila and whiskey releases anxiety. There's a study. It's proven.
Man, I can't wait till we get to the vlog where...
Oh boy, y'all in for a treat. Southwest Airlines is the 3rd ring of hell.
Flown them twice. And the first time wasn't a great experience because that was weather related.
You know what I also agree with? Why are you asking people to count? They already can't read. Now you got to ask them. Now people just walking down the line, what number are you? What number are you? I'm 17. What number are you? Now I got to worry about a stranger. I think I'm supposed to be standing in front of you. Get in the square. It's from 15 to 20. Get in the square. All 5 of us getting on plane at the same time. Why you asking me what number I am? Like 17 and 18 gonna make a difference when 16 standing beside me. Get in the square and leave me alone asking me what number am I. You know what? I don't like Southwest. Not that I don't like them, but
I can't tell.
I'm like, people bother me. Like, it's just like when they say, you know, line up for boarding group 1. If you're in cabin main 1, line up on Delta. Then main 3 standing there at the gate. You can't get through. Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah, why are y'all here?
Why are you standing up? She said main 1. Let me get through. So by the time I get through, guess who boarded? Main 3.
I paid good money.
I paid my good money for main 1, and I want to board with main 1. Let's see. I never flown Southwest, says Kristen.
Don't.
It's a lot. I've never seen any $49 flights, not even one-way flights.
I would like to know. Show me the person that has a $49 flight to Southwest. I like to shake their hand.
And no first class. There is no first class.
I see the benefit. Like I see, it's like a participation trophy kind of system. Like, yeah. And I get that, and that's cool. But at the same time,
yeah. Another reel I saw was a flight attendant going through the airplane and describing what like first class meant. So it was like first class is actually upper middle class, then middle class, then you broke. You might got a little bit of money. He went down the line, but he said the reason why first class wasn't for rich people is because rich people all fly private jets.
I be thinking that, bro. I'm like, at some point, you got enough money to just fly a private jet. Well, apparently, private jets are expensive. It's like celebrities still fly commercial.
They do, but I see advertisement on Instagram all the time about you can take a private jet for $995.
You gotta worry about me, bro. I'm not. No, I'm not taking anybody's private small plane.
One time I woke up with 1 hour and 20 minutes till my flight. I will say I made it to the airport and made the flight in time. It takes 28 minutes for me to get from my house to the airport. Oh, I'm sorry, 38 minutes. Thank you. So you did it in 38 minutes. So you were roll ready.
Wait. Because it's 30 minutes on a good day.
In Orlando?
Well, I'm talking about for us.
Yeah.
It is 30 minutes on a good day. If it's an early morning flight before traffic, it's 30 minutes. I'm trying to figure out what's the latest that we could wake up.
I don't even want to know.
We're never going to find out.
We're never going to find out. To catch a shuttle and still made my flight in Orlando.
We did find a new place to park our car that is pretty solid here.
Yeah. It was in
you
the
guys
vlog.
saw in the vlog. Yeah.
Oh no! I just missed a Southwest flight yesterday. Will this be a one and done?
Again, I haven't had a bad experience with Southwest. One of the bad experiences I had was weather related, and that wasn't on them. But we took Southwest back from San Antonio.
Yeah.
I've only flown them twice. And neither one of us have been like terrible experiences.
Now I will say this: set your alarm for at least 3 to 5 minutes before check-in to check in and push that button as soon as possible, because you want to get the earliest number when it comes to boarding, because people get to pick their own seat, and of course everybody's going to pick the front of the plane and all the windows. So they're going to pick the front of the plane so they can get off the fastest, because people think as soon as the plane land they got to stand up even though they're still rolling. So the front of the plane and the window seats go first. So if you can set that alarm to board to get your boarding group, and if they have the automatic check-in, if you want to pay the extra $20, get automatic check-in, so you can check in one of the earlier boarding groups. You can get like between group 1 and 10. I think they guarantee you. I would do that too if you're concerned. That way you don't have to worry about it. Because I have forgotten to check in with Southwest and got a bad boarding group, and the flight attendants was like, "Y'all got to make room."
That's like apparently they just the Greyhound of,
I guess.
Airlines.
I guess. Now wait a minute. Now, if they the Greyhounds,
No, I'm just saying because like you know how Greyhound they'll let you buy the ticket and then it's like, well, the bus is full, so you can suck it.
First, you have to line up and talk to people about what your number is. Then you get on board. And if you have a late number, you have to talk to people about moving so you can sit. Yeah, sit in that row. Yeah, this is true. This is true. She says too much socialization. You the one saying put the social back in social media. Now you got it. You got social media in person now. You get to talk to people.
I have noticed last couple of times. What's up, Aunt?
What's
Thank
up,
you for being
PPT?
here.
Thanks for being here.
Last couple of times we've flown Delta flight this whole year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The last couple of flights you had to be talked to a lady about how the process works or something like that.
Yeah. Because somebody wanted to know how Comfort Plus worked because they never booked Comfort Plus before. And I was like, yeah, it's worth it. Because we upgraded. Our flight was pretty much empty. So they offered us an upgraded Comfort Plus on the way back for like $20. We used points. And the leg room, it was so nice and roomy. I like Comfort Plus. You do not want to sit by the emergency door because they ask you if you can open it in an emergency. Yeah, no,
I think I've sat at the emergency row like once.
And I realized I'm too selfish for the emergency row because I'm not gonna save you.
Also, emergency row, like you ain't got no TV, like because for Delta, like you ain't got no TV, like you ain't got no plugs.
Yeah.
Like you know how I feel about plugs. Like no TV, no plugs. You're just out there in the open. Like
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
because that Delta flight we took, there was a whole missing row of seats.
Yeah. And I was like, no, I'm not with that.
Let's see here.
I should have sent you something.
Hey y'all. Hey sis, how are you? I take Southwest a lot. You're only playing Russian roulette if you are one of the last on board. Getting 2 free bags is a plus with Southwest. That's the plus, is that you get to check the free bags. I agree, that's the plus. Outside of that, I will say every time I get back to RDU, I appreciate it more and more.
RDU's my favorite airport.
Yeah. The 2 bags is what hooked me this time. It was so bad they started calling my name on the intercom. Oh,
did that happen to you?
That did happen, and I still missed a flight in Charlotte, but it wasn't my fault. Let's see here. 1 bag, shawty. Oh yeah, I forgot. Surprise, shawty. If it don't fit, it's staying home. So she a 1 bag shawty kind of girl. 1 bag, huh? I can do 1 suitcase. Yeah. If Siobhan had her druther, she would take Siobhan, and she does. She takes on certain trips. You'll take you'll check a bag and then you take a carry-on. I will. Listen, I don't know. Maybe it's the old black mama in me, but you can never have enough drawers. You gotta have a lot. You gotta have a lot of underwear. And they take up room depending on your hip size. So I feel like
take up room and I quote, depending on your hip size.
You say you can because it doesn't matter if you can. Just I wear everything in my suitcase. No matter how many times you got change. I'm trying to adopt a capsule wardrobe. Neutral tones on vacay are hard for me though. See, and that's what I be thinking too. Like if you have the stuff that you can wear, because if you don't notice, I have like a lot of white t-shirts, a lot of like it's a lot of stuff that I wear. I can match. Like I have a set of jeans, but I can wear this shirt. I've tried and I still overpack. I was trying.
For some reason, I have a lot of black shirts, and
Yeah.
like that just
You get
seems
hot.
stupid to me. I gotta diversify my wardrobe.
I think when you're solo, it's easier to pack, but when traveling with kids, that's where my anxiety kicks in. I can see that because when we had to travel with Tiny Cruise, my nerves were bad the whole time. My nerves were bad the whole time, and I didn't even fly with them. Now there was one when we went to Orlando for a summer vacation. We did fly with her, but like just trying to get to.
It's going to be like a dinosaur.
Hey, friend. Thanks for liking the stream. Let's see. I had Orlando before that trip. So that trip ain't had nothing to do with it. Every time I go, I text my Orange County friends and tell them which layer of hell I'm in.
That bad, huh? I just reasonable minds can agree, disagree.
Hey Keisha, how are
Keisha,
you?
thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. MCO is just downright terrible.
Y'all got the game messed up. I guarantee you this. You would rather spend a night in MCO than you would in Miami airports.
For sure. She says giving mall meets hotel lobby.
Then what is Miami giving? Flea market meets Motel 6.
No, because they didn't got no hotel in it. Because let me tell you something. There are spots in Miami's airport where you just don't feel comfortable. I'm not sure where I am. Like I'm just not sure where I am there.
And I know it's like this might just be us, but this happens a lot in Florida. It is super fudging cold
All the time
in the airport where you to the point like you have to walk out
to get your bearings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Angel Girl, how are you? Who ordered a cab?
No comment.
Not the freshly.
Bro,
BBL.
it was one. It was last time. It was just like it was fresh. Like you could still see the tape on her behind. It was crazy. And she had got a nose job.
She got a nose job too. Yeah. I knew it when you said cab.
I didn't put the two.
I was like, you know who that is. Yeah, we need an airport committee. We got to have an airport committee. Chicago O'Hare was the best experience flying I've had from when entering the terminal to landing to my destination. You know what? I forgot about Chicago. I did fly into O'Hare.
What are we flying to? Midway?
Well,
Midway wasn't bad.
No. How about St. Louis Airport? I forgot about that one. We flew to St. Louis.
St. Louis wasn't bad either.
I don't even remember that airport.
I do not. I do know we had to get off on the tarmac, or there was no jet bridge.
Yes, this is true. Now, which airport was it where you missed the tram and I had to go on to the next stop without you?
We couldn't figure that out. Was that New Jersey?
It might have been New Jersey. I was like, what? We were just standing. I was inside the tram. Brenda was outside the tram. He was like, we just thumbnail of the week. We just stood there and looked at each other. We was like, and the lady beside me was like, damn. She was like, what y'all go? I was like, I guess he gonna catch the next one. What? I mean, it ain't like like I'm in New York. We at the airport.
Yeah.
She's like, what y'all gonna do? I'm like, I'm just gonna wait for him at the next stop. Like, I don't know what she thought was happening.
Yeah.
It was weird. Angel said, I like Atlanta and Denver airports. I despise Miami.
Let's go.
Thank you, Angel. We appreciate that. We like Denver too. We had to run through Miami, run through Atlanta, but yeah, no, we don't like.
And this is
Miami.
like if I don't explicitly remember, then the experience is probably good.
Probably good.
Like
yeah.
I've been to JFK, that was fine. We did LaGuardia,
Yeah.
that was fine. It's just so far away from the city.
Yeah.
Dallas is fine. San Antonio was fine. LAX was a little. LAX was hectic.
Yeah, that was crazy.
LAX just has a lot going on.
Yeah.
But I didn't. The experience wasn't bad. It was just, it was crowded.
Yeah, it really was. Hey, Miss Carla, girl,
Hey, Miss
how
Carla.
you doing? Thanks for being here. I just need one airline to step out on faith and test family-only flights. That's not a bad idea.
Hey, as long as you got King Jesus. Yeah. Hey, let me run something by you, Delta.
And Nashville Airport's best Popeyes fried chicken, and they start early in the morning.
The best chicken biscuit I've ever tasted in my life, and continue to taste.
Every flight.
Every flight is the Popeyes chicken biscuit.
And y'all know Brandon won't go to a Popeyes anywhere else besides in the airport. He has never. Have you ever visited a Popeyes?
I went to Popeyes one time and got chicken tenders, and they were fudging terrible. And I was like, never again.
And now he's obsessed with the chicken biscuit.
The chicken biscuit, the biscuit is delicious.
In the airport. It has to be the airport chicken biscuit, though. Let's see. Just give Brandon a plug. He will love your airport.
That helps. If I'm going to be stuck there, I would like to be able to charge things.
Las Vegas airport is pretty nice too.
Did we never booked anything? Gracious sakes! Why don't we ever book anything?
We never do what we're supposed to do.
We're supposed to book a hotel
but
in
let's
Vegas.
talk about it. Let's talk about Vegas really quickly. So by the time we get to it, at the bottom of the chat, we can actually have a conversation.
We are going
to Vegas.
Yes,
we've never been to Vegas, but we are going to Vegas.
It's next April.
But we're going. So we need to know where to stay, where not to stay, because we've never been to Vegas.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to book something. Y'all can just tell me on the flip
Please
side.
help me. But tell them what you're thinking about booking.
The
least
horseshoe was like the best thing I saw.
The horseshoe sounds crazy, but I'm with it if it gets for cheap.
We've watched. I feel like we watched a couple of videos or the Westgate, but that's going to require you calling people, and you don't like calling people, so.
I shouldn't have to call nobody when I can just book online.
I know, but it's like they have to set you up with the
timeshare.
Yeah.
Las Vegas has slot machines, church chinging.
Not church chinging. I think he meant to say churching.
Churching. Okay, gotcha. The airport, LAX gives me anxiety. I really think it's a secret UFO hub. Oh, Keisha.
There's just a lot. It does give you anxiety. Like if you got really bad anxiety, maybe LAX ain't the thing for you because it was so
much
crowded.
Yeah, it was so much. I ran through the Denver airport like OJ, made it to my gate before they closed the door, and then got stranded on the runway for an hour. What? The plane got stranded on the runway. Okay. Gracious sakes.
Killed it.
Yep. Brandon.
Get it.
Brandon Parker. Brandon, don't be out here wrestling with the elderly.
No, it is. If I could talk about my job more, I would, but it is. This is just a general statement because we probably all have elderly parents or elderly family. Again, I love elderly. It's like, why, if you're over the age of 55, don't you know how like simple things work?
We'll leave it there. Hey, Beatzilla, how are you? Happy Thursday, Parker family and chat. I flew in and out of Denver in January and did United Club. It was the best $40 spent. That's it.
That's it.
We gotta start looking into these clubs. We just be in the airport suffering,
Just free balling it,
just suffering, man. Just sitting there for hours and hours on
looking
end.
at just people watching, people coughing.
Why did y'all tell us that it was only $40? We could have.
I swear to goodness, in Miami, there was a gate worker babysitting a group of 4 or 5 kids.
Come on now.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yes.
And then, like, they have the only plugs they really have are like those
machines.
Yeah, there's like plugs, like different types of plugs. That's the only thing they have. They have like one every other like terminal, like one every gate. So it's like at some point you're just congregating around this one big stand.
Yeah. And they say don't even use those unless you have a regular plug because they are starting to use those now to siphon your information out of your phone. So if you don't use the USB ports, because you know the USB ports will transfer your files from your phone to those things. So they're saying people are hacking those now. So you have to use a regular like plug. Yeah. That's why I always carry the plug with me. You notice I don't really hardly ever use like the USB. I always try to use the plug. France by far has the worst airport. Talk about old and dated, not to mention going through customs.
Well, I hope to find out one day.
Hey, Rodney.
Hey, Rodney, thank you for being here. I can't imagine. Like, I thought Dominican.
That was stressful. Punta Cana Airport is stressful.
Yeah, because then it does look kind of dated there. Like I said, we didn't spend very much time. It does look kind of dated there, and then there's a long walk from the gate to the baggage claim, which you may get at a lot of airports. But then it's like there's a random ass customs. Like once you get past the gate, once you get your luggage, there's a random customs. And I don't know if that's random or that's standard, but it's just
that's their customs.
It also looked not safe. Like if that makes sense. Like it just didn't. Punta Cana Airport is an experience.
It is an experience. Then you got the close enough people. It's stress. Don't say that. See, I got cross country flights on Southwest this summer.
Oh, cross country.
Ooh, I can't stand a gate blocker. She said this whole chat has my pressure up. Yes, they will be standing up before their time. Sit down. Give us a second. We're gonna get to y'all. And listen, I don't know if you know this. If you at the gate, this is a little secret. I'm not telling nobody else. If you at the gate, the plane ain't gonna leave you. Thumbnail. Plane ain't gonna leave you.
But also like sometimes like getting off the plane too is just like I can understand that a little bit better if you have like a layover, a connecting to catch.
Yeah.
Otherwise, please, if you ain't got no connecting to catch,
sit down. Yeah. Now it's some people that really are trying to make their connection. Like we were really trying to make our connection, and there's 45 people standing up in front of us. Like, jeez. Southwest don't sound like my speed. I need some assignments. I also love when the gate agents say nasty with the line clogging. You're in row 40. Go sit down, please. And they will.
Go sit down.
Oh, sorry. I didn't say that. Because I have been there where people were trying to board before the time. It was like, I didn't call you yet. And I've seen the gate agent send people back. If I was a gate agent, I'd be doing it all day. They'd be mad at me. I'd be like, I didn't call main 3. I called main 1. Sit down.
Chris, I need some order. Like I need organization.
JetBlue doesn't have first class either, do they? I don't know, because every time I price JetBlue, I can't afford them.
for some reason, and I think they work just like Frontier too.
They're so expensive here.
For no
Like
reason.
we have JetBlue, but I don't know who flies them because it's so expensive to fly JetBlue, and I'm like, I can't. And then we can't fly to Orlando on JetBlue. You got to fly to Tampa. You got to fly to Jacksonville. They don't fly to Orlando. They don't fly to Miami here. So like, you got to fly adjacent to where you need to be. You can't fly. Yeah, no. So and then it's expensive. It's weird. And then I question the safety of some PJs. Not that part.
Right? No, I'm not. I am just not.
I ain't been with it since Aaliyah. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm just not.
How about the flight attendants asking for a tip? Okay.
Oh, I thought you said top, Miss Deb. You let me know what flight attendants are asking for top, because I have to stay away from those.
Yeah, you better. Better. Yeah, I ain't had one ask for no tip yet.
Here's a tip. Give me more salsa sun chips. There's your tip.
They're delicious. He just discovered them about 3 flights ago, and now he loves his salsa sun chips. Is that the first time that was the first time you had one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's because I think I had to.
She corrected it.
Oh, okay. Let me know what airline's asking for top.
There was a whole group of celebrities who had jet accidents. Aaliyah, Travis Barker, AB. I forgot about the Travis Barker thing.
Yeah.
He lucky. You a lucky son of a gun. Yeah, I ain't miss one. No.
And I know it's different, but Kobe had the helicopter thing.
Yeah, no, that's still private. And according to the whistleblowers, it still kind of is.
Is Boeing still in the mud?
They going through litigation right now, ain't they? Ain't they in court right now?
I think so.
Denver TSA looks crazy, but it's extremely surprising. This is extremely surprisingly fast, in and out in less than 5 minutes.
Do you have pre-check? Or, bro, if that's 9 pre-check times, then
yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Thanks for the Southwest check-in tips. No problem. Hey, listen. That's the best I got, because anything else is all fair game, and it's like you in the wild. That's the best. That's the best I can offer. Well, people are opening plane doors on their own nowadays. Liam. People are also.
We're gonna have to get the tool out. Somebody.
Yeah, so we're going to do something. Backpack.
Well, are there TSA? The law, the air.
Yeah.
There's one on every flight.
Yeah. I would love to have that job. Just be sitting around, just
waiting for them.
Waiting. I
wish you would.
I wish you would.
I wish you would. Get up. It's you. It's you.
I seen it coming. I seen you because Brandon would be good at that, because Brandon can scope people. I'm gonna give everybody the benefit of the doubt almost, but Brandon can scope people. Brandon be like, yeah, something ain't right. Yeah, no. You'll be good at that. There's nothing wrong with Southwest Gyro. I've flown them multiple times, and I've never had a bad experience. Seat hack: if 2 people want a row by themselves, one sit by the window and aisle. This is true. Or if you want a row, hopefully if you want somebody not to sit in the seat, just put a bag and say you're saving the seat for somebody. If the flight not full, then you got a seat.
No, I get it. I just like the playing the saving the seat game. Like,
also, Southwest hack, if anybody's interested, Southwest has a customer size policy. So you can buy 2 seats ahead of time. When you get to the gate to check in, they will refund you the difference for the second seat, and then you have 2 seats on the flight. It's called customer size. In other words, big girl seats. That's basically what they just try to make it nice. But you can buy 2 seats and they will refund you. I always want the middle of the plane. I always think if I'm not gonna finish reading that, Angel. I'm just not. No one wants to sit between, so they're likely look elsewhere unless it's a full flight.
Huh.
I'm a Comfort Plus girly. I like Comfort Plus.
They coming up for your. You gonna use your points next time?
I will. I try to use my points, but it wouldn't let me use them.
$20 on this flight per person.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Back on the plane, you have a better chance of surviving.
What are we talking about here, guys?
You know what?
Y'all think Denzel flying the plane?
I just sat in emergency room last week. I like the leg space.
Yeah, but it is like you can.
Not all emergency rows have that gap though. That was just an anomaly
okay.
on that Delta flight. I've never seen that before in my life. Now I have seen a row behind the emergency row where there was a space for a jump seat. So for a flight attendant, so there was a missing seat. So whoever had that window seat behind that didn't have like a. Actually, that was me. I didn't have that. I didn't have a seat in front of me. That was me. But I also didn't have a TV. So, see, it was C, but it's by the bathroom, and folks don't take no prisoners in those bathrooms.
Yeah, man. Say, man. Amen. Say, man. We had to because we were so late to our connecting in Atlanta. We actually had to use the plane bathrooms, and at one point I thought I was going to get stuck in there.
I had to ask.
I turned the latch the wrong way, and I was like, "Man, this is it."
Listen. My legs was crossed and my ankles were crossed, and I couldn't get that door closed, and I had to ask the flight attendant, like, "Girl, please close this door." I'm in a bad way. I'm in a bad way here. Close the door, man. One bag shawty over here. It has to be a pretty long trip for me to need to.
But you're one bag. You're one bag in the carry-on.
Yeah,
that's too.
If I can help it. If I gotta have one bag, then I gotta have one bag. I like bloomers, so I like my bloomers too. I do. I like my bloomers.
I like bloomers
because they're comfortable. When you're traveling, you don't want to be wearing them things, be riding and stuff. You wanted some nice comfy.
You want the Fruit of the Looms,
You
right?
want the bloomers. You gotta have the bloomers to travel in. Now, when you get to wherever you're going, that's different. Shaban Parker, not Shaban. Please report at your gate. Shaban Parker. You know that's why they said
you got
too.
Huh? You got charger?
Yeah. Shaban Parker. What kind of drawers you be wearing, Shaban? A whole No, I ain't say I had a whole carry-on full of drawers. I'm just saying, like when I pack my packing cubes, I have a lot of underwear there, and I put my bras in there too. So strapless bras for some reason they're extra padded and big. So it depends on the size, but they are extra padded, so they take up a lot of room. Like depending on what kind of dress I'm wearing. And then I have my regular bras. I do pack a lot of. Pack enough underwear. Now, daggone it, you just got to pack enough. That's case closed. Ain't nothing else to be said. Just pack enough. I'd rather go home and have a whole bunch of clean underwear than me sink washing drawers.
Sink washing drawers is crazy.
If you ain't got enough underwear, then what you gonna do? Because I'm not sink washing no drawers. Because these cruise ships now, they ain't making them with laundry rooms no more.
And we're not paying for that anyway.
They ain't paying for you to wash my drawers. So I just pack a lot. Yes, locally, PTI is the best if you don't mind a gazillion connections. Otherwise, I'll take RDU over Charlotte any day. Oh, so the Greensboro Airport. How is that? Yeah, I've never flown out of a smaller, because I like even New Bern has an airport. It's that big. Like you probably got to walk up the stairs to get on your plane. But yeah. Hey.
Hello.
It's going to be like a dinosaur.
Gotta change that.
What you want to change it
something
to?
Cool. Like Godzilla or something.
Change it to Godzilla. I'm not struggling through the airport with all those suitcases. I don't struggle. We have a nice suitcase sponsored by Level Up Luggage. If y'all want to know how to get light level 8 luggage. If y'all want to know about some nice luggage, level 8 has nice luggage. And if you use the code POTG, you get an extra 10% off your order. But I'm just saying, level 8 luggage, smooth, the wheels turn fast, you don't have to struggle. You can stack bags on top of bags on top of bags, and it's a smooth ride all the way down.
Link in the description.
Link is in the description. Level 8 luggage. After traveling so many years, I mastered how to pack and not overpack. I always wear everything in my suitcase except for maybe one outfit because I bring one for emergencies. See, and I got so now that I think in my mind, something happens to my luggage, then I need an emergency outfit in my backpack. So I started doing that. I'm really an old black mama, ain't I?
You're not gonna get me to call you old. Get out of here.
That was a good tip. Do you guys buy toiletries when you get there or fly with them? I've heard that people do that. If you buy them when you get there, you got to fly with them back. So, or
It
you don't have to.
It depends.
Not for me.
No, because there are some times there's like, oh, we just ain't got it. We'll just get it when we get there.
That's if you forgot. Like if it's not been a lot of times. Like even for us, like we try to buy like the travel size, like the body wash, but I've got to the point now where I've collected at least 3 of those like travel size body wash bottles, and I just refill from the ones that I have my body wash at the house, so I don't have to keep buying them. So I have refill them. They're already in my toilet. One thing I don't have to pack over and over again is my toiletry bag. It's always packed. So I just make sure that my body wash is filled. I have my disposable toothbrush because y'all know I don't know why I think I got to buy a new one every time I go. Every time I just do. I got to buy a new one. But I have my disposable toothbrush in there. I have my travel deodorant. All of my toiletries are already packed. So I just pick it up and put it in the bag. I don't really try to fuss around with that. So, but I fly with them. I just already have my bag packed. Except for that time we went to, what did we go on? And we forgot the toothpaste because we brushed our teeth and brushed our teeth before we left, and we put it back in the drawer. Icon, and we went to the hotel and they gave us a tube that small. I made
that thing work. Though.
We
still got it.
We still got a little tube.
Yeah.
We had to make it work because Kiki was nice enough to bring us some toothpaste from the drugstore. They stopped because they had a rental car. But we would listen. They gave us like 2 or 3 little tiny tubes, and we made it work till we got to Kiki. Let's see. Every airport has its hood adjacent terminal. DC has Terminal 1.
I've only been to DC's airport a couple times. I've been to DC's airport. We've been to DC airport twice. I feel like
I don't remember going to DC airport.
I felt like we had a layover there. Yeah, we had a layover there going to St. Louis.
Okay.
The second time is,
Oh.
Yeah. And I was just trying. They also have a Chick-fil-A. You know who doesn't have a Chick-fil-A? Miami.
Philly's airport is horrible too. Their runway has the worst plane traffic congestion ever.
That's great. You just sitting out on it. If you ain't ready to take off, bro, just don't bore me.
Right. Just wait. I'd rather sit in the terminal. I can still go to the bathroom. I ain't got to worry about
I ain't got no problem. If there's something wrong with the plane, you fix that. But if there's like a traffic issue, do not call me on this plane until it is time to go.
I agree. Atlanta, Terminal T, trash.
Thankfully, we never had to see Terminal T. So Terminal
T stands for trash. Wait, how do we all forget about Newark?
Newark doesn't have a bad airport.
It's a beautiful airport. We don't have, well, the new part is that.
Yeah.
It is a hood and
that is true.
It's a hood airport.
And of course, the part we slept in is the hood part.
Well, not the first. Well, the first time we didn't have to sleep. So we spent time in the bougie part.
Yeah.
We slept in the hood part.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah. No. Yeah, we forget about Newark. We just didn't want to talk about it.
Terminal A, fine. I think it's Terminal B.
It was C. It was Terminal C. Yeah.
That's burning.
I think that's where you got lost on the tram.
Probably. Siobhan, okay. I'm gonna go back and watch that video just to feel something.
I don't want to watch it. Miami is not part of the U.S. It's secretly in a different country.
I don't know how to respond to that because
I agree. Vegas is a nice airport.
Can't wait to find out.
I don't like St. Louis Airport
I don't think we were
We
long
don't
enough.
remember it
I don't remember it.
at all.
So that means that if I don't remember it, then I mean it wasn't
Yeah.
terrible.
Brandon Block, you blew it out of his life.
I remember I was rushing. This was on that Sunday, and I was rushing to get to the other terminal because there was a supposed flight. I was rushing over there, and I got stopped. And this lady stopped me, and I was like speed walking. And I got stopped, and she was like, "Question." You know what I'm saying? Sex toys in the bedroom. Is that a go or a no?
You don't get out my face,
Ma'am, if you don't leave me alone. So I answered the question in the skedaddle. And she was like, and there you have it. Like, ma'am, who are you? Why are you just performing random ass interviews here in the airport? Please get out of my way. I've been here for 48 hours.
Detective C, find the interview. Find the interview, C, find it. Because I know if anybody, Kristen gonna find it. Kristen found it.
That was a year ago.
It don't
I
matter.
don't know the lady's name.
It don't even matter. Kristen gonna find it. I'm telling you, I'm giving her time. This is what she do. Kristen gonna find it. Liam said they have smoking rooms inside. Who does that? But to be fair, Liam, they don't have roofs on them. So you're really outside on the inside.
What are we talking about?
Miami has a smoking room. So you go outside of it's outside of the little Chili's. So it's a little room outside the little Chili's. And it's an open air space where you can go outside to smoke inside the airport.
Get out of here.
I used to hate LaGuardia because of all the construction, but now that they finished, I love it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going like 3 years ago, and it was good.
Yeah. LaGuardia is nice now.
Hey, Kathy B.
Hey, Kathy B, how are you? Greetings from Carnival Forenzi in sunny and warm Cabo San Lucas. Just stopping by to say hello.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. And please enjoy your cruise.
Brandon is very jealous.
I'm jealous. I really wanted to do the Forenzi, but the plane tickets to LA would have been like $1,200 to $1,400. So we just did a Norwegian Sky instead.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to get on the Forenzi, but again, those $1,200 airplane tickets just said no.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Forenzi? We definitely want to know. And I told her that too because she posted it on Facebook, and I was like, let us know because Brandon's gonna be jealous. Go Yellow says hello everyone.
Hello, thank you for being here.
Happy Thursday, late piano solo fest. Ooh, how was it? Your daughter plays piano, or do you? I'm nosy. No, you ain't gotta answer that. I don't ever eat in the airport. I'll be on the move, in and out.
I don't see how you don't eat in the airport. Because it's, you just think like you're either getting there.
We're always there so long.
Yeah.
We're either there so early that we have no choice, or in the way that life is set up at this point in time, I have to time out things. So I have to eat, depending on the flight time, I have to eat closer to my flight. So when I land, I'm safe. I'm not using those bathrooms. So I have, like, if I can help it, I'm not going to little bathrooms. So I got to plan stuff out. All the slot machines.
We're probably going to be in a hotel with slot machines.
Hey, if y'all can do us a favor, if y'all can go over to Instagram and like our video in Best Buy, our short. Best Buy actually commented on it. So if y'all could like it and share it, that would be amazing. So that can help us, and maybe Best Buy will, throw us a bone. I know that it's a long shot, but if y'all could like that we'll appreciate it. There are slots in the airport too.
Yeah.
I've seen that in movies. I know that. Yeah. I get free comp rooms in Vegas, so we go every year. Do you have one around April 16th of next year?
16th to the 22nd.
Let us know.
Again, we're not above paying.
We are not above paying. Wait, the Parkers never did Vegas. Yo, the Strip or with Kathy B. Listen, we do need advice, but I would really like to stay on the Strip. But if we got to stay Strip adjacent, I understand that because of pricing. I would like to stay on the Strip, because I don't know when we'll go back to Vegas, and I've really been wanting to go. So, Vegas airports have casinos in them and good restaurants.
It's just so much to ask for a good restaurant.
This is so much. Kathy said, and the food is good.
Oh, snap.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No horseshoe. Team Reese said no to the horseshoe. They know because they have family in Vegas.
Damn it, man.
I knew it. I told you. I was like, I feel like somebody said no to horseshoe before.
Back to the drawing board. The problem is, they ain't like it used to be where, you could just reserve a hotel. You didn't have to put no deposit down. No. Now these hotels want 75% of their money up front. And I ain't trying to give y'all 75% of my money up front. I'm trying to play the long game.
I enjoyed Team Reese travels videos about Vegas Apple Saturday. Oh no, we watched them.
Yeah.
But the place that they stayed is sold out. So
That's like one of the first places we looked.
yeah. Wait, I want to go. She wants to go.
Well, you know what time it is.
You know what time it is, sis? You know what we doing?
Right. You got the same announcement.
You know what we doing. And I want to give my husband his time to shine. Because he told y'all 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 now, that WrestleMania was going to be in Vegas. And somebody said they didn't believe it.
Yeah, somebody said it was going to be Minneapolis. When I got my ear to the wrestling streets. I knew it wasn't going to be Minneapolis. It ain't going to be Minneapolis next year either.
I've never been to Vegas. Well, technically, I have. The airport school.
It's like we've been to Denver, but we technically never been to Denver.
Yeah, we've been to Denver, but not Denver. We've been to the airport. Yeah, I was wondering why are we considering the horseshoe?
Damn, the horseshoe got that bad of a reputation?
Because Brandon looked at some YouTube videos about the horseshoe.
And they didn't look half bad.
And I was just like, okay, if you say so. But I don't think men and women look at hotel rooms with different eyes.
But that's fine. And this is not any slight on her because she's a busy woman. But at the same time, when I'm like, hey, we need to kind of look at this and lock something down, and she's always like, hold on for a second, and then that second turns into the next day, and it's like, bro, we got to lock something down. So I'm just like, I'm about to just do something.
I have an order of operations, and you know how my ADHD works.
So I'm just like,
muffins with mom.
Oh, you going?
We going. It's at 7:30 a.m.
I said muffins with mom.
And what's wrong with you?
I'm not mom.
You going. If I'm going, you going. I even get free flight packages. Let me know if y'all go for New Year's. We may be out there again. If you're getting free flight packages, then we
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup. You want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
That Croc was in sports mode. Thanks for being here, Orange Cone Vlogs. We appreciate you. It was not. No. Thanks for being here, Ross. But TRT said it first.
All right, so that rules. So y'all give us some suggestions then, specifically.
Kevin B said Vegas hit me up.
We will.
Yes,
that was
the first person I said. Kathy B is in Vegas and Cute Mel 6 is in Vegas, and I think Team Reese has family in Vegas. I know I said those 3 names.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't remember much, but I remember that. Y'all said, oh my God, I love Vegas. Been there many times. Dylan halted the say it again.
Halted the frequency.
Thank you. I felt like I was saying that right, but sometimes my brain.
Why did he halt the frequency, I wonder?
Stay on the strip hotel. Stay in the strip hotel. Or on what?
Station
casinos. I don't know about a horseshoe though. Always, I found it cheaper to book directly with hotels on the strip than third-party apps. No, we're looking directly with
Yeah,
hotels.
because hotels.com lost their mind.
No, and I taught Brandon a little trick, and he's been happy with some of the quotes that he's been getting. But that means I'm gonna have to make him a travel agent if he uses tricks that I've been teaching. I was showing him.
Priceline, like okay, hotels.com. Okay, this room's $1,000. Okay, bet $1,000 for 6 days.
Go to the end.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
And we understand hotel rooms for Vegas is not expensive,
Yeah.
but there is a major event happening, and prices jump.
Yeah.
He learned a lot by looking at these hotels.
So it's okay, bet. All right. Because you used to be hotels.com. You just like, hey, I'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to book it, and I'll pay. I'll give you the money later. I'm good for it. Now, hotels $1,000. They want $800 right now. No, I can give you the $200 right now. I'm not giving you $800 right now.
Not for something a year from now.
Yeah, no.
Sure, I will see them when they come.
Absolutely.
You will. Kid Rocks Brandon 55.
See, this is what I was trying to avoid this.
You should have said a number.
I should not have said a number, no.
Hey, Together We Travel, how are you? Thank you for being
T,
here.
Whatever your age is, 5 years from that. Or 10 years from that.
You still
20 years from
just
that.
stop talking.
Gosh damn it, man.
Just stop talking. United Club is also 2 for $1. Y'all,
But here's the problem. We hate United.
Until I use up those 40,000 points.
Yeah.
And then after that, we hate them again. We're going to shut up, but we're going to talk again. Club ATL is another lounge, $50. I just saw that on Rich and Jazz. Yeah, they said it was like 50. First 2 people, they got something. First 2 people were free, and then the next, they had 4 because they got the kids, the girls. So I think they paid $50 each additional person. But people under 2 are free. Babysitting. The gay attendant was babysitting.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Y'all just waiting for a flight to get home? Or like, what are we doing? Because I seem to know the other people who work there.
That was TikToking.
I don't know what those kids
That
were
was
doing.
TikToking at the gate. That tic-tac. You can always purchase a day pass.
Say less. Because we thought about a day use hotel, and I'm like, man. Listen.
But see, the day passes, they say that if the airport is busy that day, people who have like the actual credit cards and all that stuff, they go first and you can get booted. So I don't want to like pay for a day pass and then I'm getting kicked out. New Jersey literally is the biggest next to Denver.
Yeah, and I think they were still building in New Jersey too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure they were going. The gate we were leaving out of probably nicer by now, but yeah.
Were the kids flying alone?
No, they was chilling with somebody. I think they were. I can't remember. I think it was one of those like they were trying to see if somebody was going to miss a flight kind of thing, so they can get on.
Standby.
Yeah.
Oh, 55 is elderly now?
Y'all
remember who said it? It wasn't me.
Guys, you don't understand my week.
I keep my battery pack on me. Kristen, right now in my fanny pack is my brick. I keep it on me at all times.
And 90% of the time it's not charged. So what's the purpose?
You gotta tell me. You gotta tell all my dag nabbit business.
So what are we
You
doing?
gotta tell all my dag nabbit business. On the $40, the $40 also comes with high speed Wi-Fi on the flight.
Thanks to
Man, we
T-Mobile.
ain't been living life right.
I'm not that either. Well, T-Mobile, then we get free internet, so that's also because I usually just download some on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Now you really don't have to because you got internet in the skies.
Well, we're flying Delta now, so we also don't have to do nothing because we got seatback entertainment.
That is true.
Except for that one flight we took, it did not have seatback.
I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? Like,
we just got back, y'all. Tanzania had a hole with a flap, and and someone would throw your luggage through it. That was baggage claim. What? What? Become members to the airlines. We are members, but we try to get to like the point status where they give us stuff. But apparently, we got to read.
Okay, but when you say members, what does that mean, though?
Like you collect your miles. Like I have all my apps linked. Like I know Delta, you can link it to like Starbucks and Lyft and stuff like that. So I have my apps linked to stuff. But apparently, I'm not taking enough Lyfts for it to make a difference, and I only drink Starbucks on travel days.
But yeah, when you say but a member of the airline, like what is
like your Sky Miles and all that stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a Delta credit card and an American Airlines credit card, but that still doesn't open up lounge access.
And plus Brandon had been booking like basic economy and not main. And with Delta basic, you don't get points when they revamp the system. So we were not on those flights and we weren't getting points.
Yeah. Vent yours. I hope so. So showed up. The airport's been updated by you.
Hawaii airports are outside and partly open.
I'll find out.
Me too. I'm loving the airport ASMR tips. I should get some more of those. They should be a way for people with connected flights to offboard first. I agree.
I always wonder what their system is for that.
They don't have one.
Or like what it could be, rather.
They don't have one.
What it could be.
Yeah, because they should know if your flight is connected. In my mind, I'm like, I'm about to miss my flight. Let me off.
We do have once we get to the end, like we do have a story when we came back from this last trip on the Norwegian.
Yeah. Oh yeah. JetBlue, certain planes have a JetBlue Mint, which are pods. JetBlue has terrible record for not being on time.
I ain't got time not to be on time, bro.
So how do y'all really feel about Spirit? Because we see there's some people that like Spirit, and we just I don't have the gumption to try them.
I got a Spirit video on Decky. My phone seems to be I don't know what my phone's doing.
I fly JetBlue if flying in the Northeast. I've never flown JetBlue. Sign up today. I'm trying to see what those Delta Neo seats hitting like. I want to be in one of those too.
What?
I want to lay back the little pods. I want to lay back and take a full nap. I want you to give me pajamas when I get on the plane. I need the eye man. I found this guy.
I was about to say this.
Hey Ray, thanks for liking the stream. So I found this guy who reviews airlines, and he reviews everything. He like compares all of the basic economy. He just booked flights everywhere and reviews different things about airlines. And I am obsessed. When I tell you, I just sit back and watch this up because not only is it good information, but like his blogging style is amazing. And like he has his own little tape measure where he breaks out and he tell you how much leg room you got from the seat in front of you to the seat you like. See, I'm gonna send it to you because I know you want to know. I know you want to know. It is really good. Like I really enjoy his vlogs. I've been into him. But ever since started watching him, and I've been seeing all the different like pods and stuff and goals from my mouth to God's ears. Next year I'm being on those pods. Well, Ross saw that day was back.
There should not be people who have this much power.
Ross saw was back and went straight to Facebook. Chris said they get some top meat, not top.
Chris said, I'll show you some top meat. Well, you ain't getting no top.
No, sir. I'd rather my planes have an online departure and arrival.
Give me on time.
I know. Non-pre-check.
You got through in 5 minutes with non-pre-check?
Wow. Not grade A top meat. It ain't 9 o'clock yet. Wait. I'm still laughing at the top, giving flight attendants. Woo! Okay, I'm done. Listen, like, if they, Miss Dale, you did one tonight, girl. You did one tonight. Yes, Comfort Plus gives me the leg room. You forgot it was. Oh, did you know that was connected to my phone?
I did not.
Yeah. Can y'all hear that? Apparently, we're not going to get demonetized. So, let's see here. Japan Airways just had a Denzel Washington pilot.
Oh no!
I saw you posted that, but I was I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't get to it. What happened? I mean, I guess if you say that gives me all I need to know. Wings of the plane are more sturdy, but the back of the plane is less likely. Okay. I'm just not gonna read those. They are I'm just not. They are partying in a hotel. The hotel staff went to tell them to keep it down and realized they were all airline staff and reported them. That happened here. I cannot disclose my information. I can't disclose it, don't matter now. So we know somebody who was working at the airport, and there was a member of the airline staff that was at a bar at RDU having a drink, and they had multiple drinks, and they got up, put their hat on, and went to the terminal to go fly the plane. And the bar staff went and told the gate agent, and the gate agent called security, and he got arrested.
Oh yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. So they had to like deboard the plane. They had to find a whole new pilot and everything. He was really about to pull a Denzel Washington. He was sitting out chilling. Let's see here. Ooh, I'm not wrong about that plane bathroom. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what. I see how fast they get on and off those planes. They ain't cleaning up them planes. They just not. The United Club bathrooms are full solid doors, stalls big enough to change clothes. Let's see here. That's me. I pack almost double. I can't help it. She said I am tickled. If you don't wear drawers, you're going. But I wear them, so I'm not.
she would never not wear drawers, bro.
I just don't wear my drawers. Listen. Some things we got no choice about. I will overpack undergarments. We don't need those kind of problems. Good girl, who's seen washing them? I'm just trying to say it. Miss T, I swear my undies and swim dress for a 7-day cruise take up a small suitcase. You got to stay prepared. And I don't know how many bathing suits that I pack and don't wear, but I just in case I decide to get in water. But I'm gonna have me some underwear now.
Gotta keep it in the tub.
Gotta keep it in there. Level 8 is expensive, but you won't have to buy it again. You gotta invest in the product.
And it's less expensive. You use the code PLTG at checkout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you buy it, you don't have this. If you buy the level 8 luggage, you are investing in good luggage, and you won't have to buy luggage as often.
Yeah, we're not snake oil salesmen here.
We are not. Mm-mm.
We tell you can trust something, you can trust it.
Yeah. Now listen, what they say, invest in quality. Now you gotta pay a little bit more to get a little bit more. Now if you go to Walmart and buy your luggage, I ain't nothing against Walmart. I love y'all. Y'all right across the street, we love y'all. But ain't nothing against y'all. But if you go there and buy your luggage, you're gonna be buying luggage again in about 6 months. So you might well just go ahead and put the investment out there. Just saying. Let's see here. Does it come with the lifetime warranty? It does come with a warranty. I will double check if it's lifetime, but it does come with a warranty. Yes. I'm cheap on luggage. That's going to get thrown around. I get it. I understand that. But we have taken our level 8 luggage to multiple places, and I've seen them throw my luggage on and off those planes.
Yeah.
I've watched it myself. I watched them throw
Smells like
those-
that. They're just throwing, they're just
Throw my
manhandling
stuff.
no luggage.
But it still look new. I'll take a picture of it. I'll take a before and after picture. I got before pictures of my luggage and after picture. I post it on Instagram tomorrow so y'all can see. Our luggage still look good. Oh, you bougie, Siobhan. Back in my day, sometimes laundry money wasn't available on time, and you had to wash those drawers in the sink and wring them out nearly dry. With the
Hold
towel.
on, let's not get this twisted.
I didn't say I was above sink washing.
We've sink washed straws before.
What do you think this is?
Now, we've sink washed drawers before. We come from humble beginnings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hers more than mine,
Very much.
but we've sink washed drawers before.
Within the past couple of years, I've had to sink wash a couple of pair of underwear on the cruise. That's how I know that I'm going to overpack. Now, I ain't above it. But if I ain't got to, I ain't going to. Overpack the underwear. The one time I didn't, I had to sink wash. The one time I tried to plan out, I had to sink wash. Mad at myself. Yep, mine too. Just refill it. Refill if needed and go. Everything in it stays in the toiletry bag. Yep. Oh my goodness. I need to make that a little bit longer. That's a nice little jam. I appreciate that. Go ahead and get your topics ready. Well, guess what at the bottom of my chair, huh?
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
Mm-mm.
No, it didn't want to move. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see where we're at. I think I do. I don't know where we're at.
I would have had an idea until you started. Go. All right. Man, we're really behind.
Apparently. Woo wee. Y'all ain't tell us we was this far behind. We be just talking and talking. Woo. Ain't no in the world we this far behind.
Right, but we are super. We are. Because Ron Wilkes is in the building.
Oh yeah, and
You
oh, here we go. Yeah, mine too. Just refill as I go.
Okay.
All right. We have DCA and duels. It's a 2 rings of hell.
Yeah, the little time I was at Duel, I think I flew out of Duels. It was not fun.
I'm taking all my favorite toiletries with me everywhere. Planes, trains, bus, ships, everywhere.
We got to speed through these. We're 30 minutes.
Have all the rings been accounted for yet? See,
What is it? We're passing them out like Infinity Stones?
we have not done the 1st, the 4th, the 5th, or the 6th, but we have done the 3rd and the 7th for sure. Where is the hood part of MCO?
That's
The
What's the
frontier side. You only get a Burger King, a pizza place, and that's it. Yeah, the frontier side. The Terminal T used to be an international terminal. My week was made when I got email from American Airlines to upgrade my seat to Aruba. I will be using every benefit they offer. I know that's right. Definitely congratulations on that.
I got that.
You got that.
Mhm.
Ron Wilkes is in the building. I'm looking. Let's see. Yeet. G. What's up, C? Flights be straight disrespectful, and they do. I don't eat or drink. It keeps me from having to go to the bathroom. Boy, my body said I ain't got no choice. Thanks, C. I'm excited. I look forward to my eats and drinks at the airport. I do too. WrestleMania?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Best Buy. Give POTG a sponsorship. I know, please. Thank you. Wait, I can be in Vegas for my birthday? You can. Yeah, 22nd. Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're leaving that
We're
day.
leaving that day, but you can be there
we
up
can be there.
until the rooms right now are not that bad on the strip. I just looked up Planet Hollywood on the strip, wasn't bad right now.
I feel like I looked up Planet Hollywood too, and it was like I don't think I want to. I don't want to do any more than 1,200.
See, what Brandon didn't realize was the nights fluctuate on hotel rooms. So like you can pay $20 tomorrow and $400 the day after. So when he saw that, he was like, why is it like $40, $30, and now it's $279? So that's why he's starting to see MGM Grand. So we got MGM Grand, Planet Hollywood, casino comp rooms only. I've been looking at them because I get MGM deals too, but they're never too
I can also get Caesar points by sports betting, but you know, that's sports betting. Who wants to do that?
The Fox Den, I stayed at Planet Hollywood on the strip, and it was nice. I think we got the mid-grade standard room.
Yeah, I'll take another look at Planet Hollywood.
Plush beds and clean rooms. Brandon, did you not see TRT short The Hotel Matters?
I see everything. I see everything. But I am cheapish.
Pork products sailing through the air like they just don't care. Thanks, Ross. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. That's amazing. That is amazing. You can't wait on these. I get casino cop rooms all the time. Brandon, y'all may as well go back to Miami Beach if y'all
Man, is the horseshoe really that bad?
We're not going to the horseshoe no more.
We know it is definitely out now. Like I'll go ahead and just clear it off the browser history now.
Ross said he hates Vegas. She was born and is underage. We like to play. Can't take a kid without a nanny. Dylan. We have the hookup on barbecue and desserts.
We're gonna need to save some
I know
coins
exactly
somewhere.
I know where the hookup is at too. Y'all might well just meet us there. Don't meet us there, beat us there. Off strip is better. Green Valley Ranch, S Station Casino, or Sam's Town.
Green Valley Ranch sounds.
I was about to say, hold on now.
Something like what late night HBO show.
The Bunny.
Is that what the Bunny Ranch?
Just stop talking, Brandon.
I did.
Sounds like we're going to be bunking down like we at grandma's house. It sounds like it. I'm ready for WrestleMania.
Yeet.
I get access to the Centrium Lounge.
Centurion.
Thank you. And Delta Lounge for free with my corporate Amex. Do you want to pass along some of those?
Again, we're not above
Hell's Kitchen across the street and is dead in the center of the strip, but you must go to Fremont Street at night. It's a party every night. Yeah, I remember that from Teen Reed's vlogs.
I don't even like parties like that.
Fremont Street and the Art District are great at night. I don't feel elderly. 56 here, so it is not. That's not elderly. That's not elderly.
I don't know how to phrase what I was saying.
I know what you were saying, but that was
no, it was not the right. But I meant the age. I didn't mean the elderly part.
She said, I do need them to make no battery packs charge faster. Yeah. Now, I don't know. This one is a good one. Now, the one I got charged okay. Well, for people who phone ain't never charged, I don't see them complain when I ask them when they ask them to use the battery pack. Never charged. Phone ain't ever charged.
My phone is never charged.
Your phone is never charged. What you got right now?
I don't know because I'm on my fudging phone. This is the backup phone.
And what is that on?
It's on 9%, but it's not my primary phone, so who cares?
Keisha said, get a solar power battery pack.
Those exist?
Yes, they do. I've seen them. What? I'm a mileage program member with United, Delta, American, Alaska, and Southwest. With United, I have close to 10 million miles, and when they revamped the program, all my miles remained.
Hold on right quick.
Donations.
Hold on. And just for that.
So it's been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct.
I want y'all to know that's gonna be the new hate for Brandon. He is obsessed with this beef, y'all. It is like he's obsessed with this beef. He's really obsessed with it.
And after we get through all this, I have a friend. I'm sure he's not watching. If you are watching, you know it's all love. We'll discuss because it's people are doing gymnastics to try to defend Drake. We go.
I'm pissed Delta discontinued their partnership with Instacart. I'm cracking their heads, racking up hella Sky Miles. Then you get 2 times on grocery stores.
Oh, bro. But ever since I've made this conscious decision, I have
researched.
Yeah, everything. I'm putting everything on
everything.
The Delta card.
Everything. I've never flown Spirit. I'm not flying Spirit. I am not flying Spirit.
And the Rock means not flying Spirit.
They should have 2 gateways for each plane, one in front and one in back, to have people deplane quicker. When we got the plane from Atlanta to DR, we boarded in the middle. I've never boarded a plane in the middle of the plane before. That's how you know you ain't never been nowhere. I never boarded a plane in the middle before. So that was unique. Well, I was trying to be nice, Kristen. I haven't flown Spirit since 2008. They've been around that long. It's a hell no for me. When I fly on United, I upgrade and they don't even take my miles anymore. Jeez,
Don't make me play that song again.
Delta Neo are the new first class seats. I remember the exact flight. We were flying behind a hurricane in Miami, and this lady prayed in Spanish the last 30 minutes. I was grateful for her because I was nervous, but I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah, like I don't know if you noticed, like a lot of Spanish-speaking people, once the flight lands, they'll clap.
But when we were on a flight leaving Raleigh, there was a man with his phone. He was of a certain age. He was on his phone, and it was on speakerphone, and his black mama was praying for him real loud.
Oh, his black wife,
wife over speakerphone. And the flight attendant was like, "Sir, you can't do that."
I didn't know she said something.
She did say something. You had your ear pods in. That's why I was like, and you were like, "What?" Brandon gets on the plane and put his paws in, and then he missed all the good stuff. So yes, she shut him down. Stop doing that. Which airline channel? I'm gonna find it and send it to you in the chat. I can't remember the name right now, but I will send it to you. Dog couch. I want to upgrade to Delta One for upcoming flight, but I will have Dylan with me, and paying $2,000 for someone who talks bad. Nah, I'm good.
Yeet.
Top. It's not even 9 o'clock. Let me see if the top me can get me a Delta One upgrade for Greece.
It might.
It might. Let's see.
Not right. Let's see. Apparently, this is just a challenge.
Right. Say OBO. OBO. Season Jesus. Troublemakers in the house. Hey, how are you? Thanks for being here. T.
Oh yeah.
I know you. I'm glad they reported him. Listen, they was like, nah, bro was turning them back at the bar. He was throwing them back. How easy is it to make a connection in Charlotte in American? I have 45 minutes to transfer. It's not a huge airport, but like I said, my one experience there was not good because our plane just kept circling. So and I missed my flight, but I also did have to walk. I'd have to do a 20-minute walk from one side of the airport to the other. So as long as everything goes as planned, you should be fine. But I've only flown there once. Parker's on the go. Dog bowls coming in the lawn. No, hope you're amazing. No dog bowls a day. I'm sure it was some earlier. The smack wing. You can do it. Just walk very fast and don't make any unnecessary stops. Snake oil salesman is sending me.
We are not snake oil salesmen here, people.
Brandon effing those honey buns.
See why? I mean, a man just can't, enjoy a simple snack on.
I'll think about it after it doesn't work no more. It sure is. Go hard in the paint.
Why y'all gotta do me like this?
I have traveled on the same luggage as the flight crews use, made here in Chicago. Illinois. Baby, I'll sink wash them now if I have to. Oh no, we're gonna sink wash them. Hashtag wash them drawers. Your luggage sounds awesome. It's lemonade style. I need new luggage.
What is lemonade style?
The luggage? I'm not sure about the lemonade style, but it is nice luggage.
It's only one lemonade we know is right here.
Minute Maid.
Or Beyonce.
Flight attendants who give top. That's what it says. Flight attendants who give top time. Let's see here. I can't. Japanese luggage is the very best. Unbelievable. I have one smaller one and going to get more. What brand? Level 8. I'm not sure the one I had before. If you Google, there's some amazing brands, high quality everything. Captain C, we need the rings of travel hell video. Thanks for tracking the rings, CP. Hey, I do what I can because I was waiting to see what number 2 was. Well, let's see. Wait, is this a group trip to Vegas?
Y'all want to, but do you just know what you're signing up for?
It is wrestling related now. I don't mind at all, but it is wrestling related. So if you like wrestling in any facet, then hey, or if you just want to come hang out and we go to wrestling, that's fine too. We're going to be there for longer than just the wrestling days. Planet Hollywood is our fave. Caesars Entertainment.
Seems like a lot of people are leaning towards
Planet Hollywood.
Yeah.
My grandma used to say cheapish.
I don't.
I seen that. No circus. Yeah, I've seen that. That's I wouldn't even let him even know. Liam's having fun. That was my first stay in Vegas years ago. It was a family trip. Never again. Cosmopolitan is very nice but expensive. Wicked Spoon Buffet is a must try if you're into that. I don't even know what that is, but I will be looking it up. Tropicana is demolished and don't stay at the Rio. Really? I donated 1 million miles a year to the Lurie Children's Hospital for patients of family flights. 1 million miles. That's so sweet. I can't ignore nothing until after the pilot says how long the flight is going to be. Right.
We're looking at about from takeoff to get down is about 1 hour 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
Wind speed is around 32 miles an hour.
It's overcast. We're going to get at 30,000 feet, experience some turbulence, but that's not a problem. Take your Ravens in Delta.
You went to school for the wrong thing. Natural flight attendant voice. Did y'all hear about the woman that wasn't allowed to board Spirit with 7 kids, stating she was a no-show because she didn't board when they called families, calling her Mr. Cruz. I read something briefly about that, but that's crazy. Like, see, I just can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. No.
I understand how your brain works now.
It's all from movies. If y'all hear me do stuff like that, it's from a movie or a TV show. I ain't just randomly saying stuff.
I just imagine your brain's just going like 5,000 miles an hour.
It's always
you're talking like it. Now I understand now.
Okay, thank you. That's the one that deals with cat fly in basic. Should be all right.
Right. Look, I've done my time as being a good overachieving parent. Trying to scale the overachieving parent thing back.
I can't. She's on. Oh, well, there you go. What? 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 Okay, that was random, Liam. That woman was full of crap.
Oh,
She didn't board when she was supposed to. None of her actions made sense. Oh, are we talking about the lady that we flew back with, or that was on the bus?
Lady.
I know. I'm just saying in general, the lady Circus
Yeah, we gotta work on those transitions, baby.
is the spirit of hotels.
Jeez, then no, not for 6 days.
Also, Planet Hollywood, an inexpensive place to eat inside a hotel, and there are plenty of places to try outside the strip in the Henderson and more local neighborhoods.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we're for sure gonna rent a car.
Yeah. I love the Cosmopolitan, and Hattie B's is off the chain.
Hey, look, Lady Young Madigan Brown.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for sneaking in here. We appreciate you.
Really did sneak in there. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Now, this is just a preliminary. We're about 10 months away from asking all these questions again, so just bear with us.
But we're gonna have a place to stay though.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be looking for food options, but we are gonna have a place to stay. That's fun. Why do all the pilots sound the same unless they're foreign? Or funny?
I don't know. We just
In February, I stayed at the Conrad Hilton at Resorts World for the conference, and it's a nice hotel, pricey but nice. Oh, that's right, you were there.
We're looking for non-pricey but nice.
Yeah, we bougie now. On a budget. We are bougie on a budget. Let's see. That old bat y'all rode with was a head.
So Siobhan I'll let Siobhan go into the story.
Don't let me forget. I had to make sure we got to the bottom of the chat. Yeah. Okay, wait, the bottom of the chat. Okay, so we were on our way back from NCL in Miami, and we took the NCL shuttle to the airport, and the lady she started fussing out loud as if we all were on a bus with her, talking about she was going to miss her flight because she made a decision not to carry off her luggage, and she booked a 10 a.m. flight. But she didn't get off the ship until like 8:30, and she had a 10 o'clock flight. So it was everybody's fault but hers because she made a decision to take that stupid shuttle instead of calling her Lyft. You was gonna miss that flight anyway. You ain't get off the ship until 8:30, and your flight left at 10. You still got to go through TSA. You still got to check your luggage. Ma'am, you was gonna miss that flight anyway. And she cussed the whole way to the airport.
Yeah, and it was just this lady sitting next to her, just like, that's
poor thing.
I don't know why they did that for. Like it was just like the lady was just like, I'm just talking to you so you don't yell at me. It's like, I understand why you're upset. Yeah,
that was crazy.
Well, good luck. And then you have people walking by. It's like, hey, good luck, man. Why are you cursing?
Like she just dropped the loudest F-bomb, just one single word F-bomb, as loud as she could on the bus because she booked the flight. She tried to rebook her flight. she rebooked it, but she rebooked it for the next day and not the same day. So then people had to hear about that. But all was well when she finally did get a flight, when she realized she had to just sit in the airport for a few hours. But she finally did get a flight. And so in order to compensate her for changing her flight from the next day to that current day, they just gave her a free drink. And everything was fine then. All she needed was that free drink. At least I get a free drink.
God, that was so bad. Like, bro, and it was about what, a 20-minute ride?
It was,
and it was just like, ma'am, have some people don't have any like social awareness. Like, why are you cursing and carrying on on a bus full of 50 or 60 people? Like, you can just keep that shit to yourself, man.
2 points.
Come on, man. Like, you can keep that foolishness to yourself. Like, I hate people who just do. I hate people who are loud for literally no reason. Especially in this instance when it was her
no
fault.
Reason. There was no reason at all for her. Like, you did this. This was not. Oh, I hate NCL and their raggedy shit. Like, she was just going. I was like, ma'am, this is your fault. This is your fault. This is nobody's fault.
They told me, ma'am. So when you have a 10 o'clock flight, you're getting off a cruise.
You
got to be the first thing off. You got to be the first person off the ship. You're not safe unless your flight is booked at, I'll say, noon.
Right.
If you're noon, then you can kind of take your time. But if you have anything before noon, you need to be the first person off the ship.
Yeah, sorry. Like, you gotta carry off. And she had to go through customs. We had to go through customs, and that was at least a 20-minute. It was
customs coming off
minutes.
the ship. So you have to go through customs coming off the ship.
And don't do Face ID. It was 28 minutes.
Yeah, so it's almost 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, black people time. So it was 30 minutes. It's like, you didn't account for that?
Right. That was a strong S word.
It was warranted.
Okay, Brandon, tell us how you really feel. See, what ring of hell is that?
Having to listen to somebody in an uncomfortable conversation.
What was uncomfortable was we were the last people on the bus. They pushed us on a full bus, and there were no seats. And somebody was like, there's a seat in the front, but there was bags in the seat. So somebody was like, he just put his bags there. He ain't sitting there. And there was a seat beside, one seat open beside this. She was an elderly lady. And then there was a seat with a bag in it.
She was sweet, by the way.
She was sweet. I heard her talking to you. And the guy came with the seat with the bag. I thought he was going to slide over beside. No, he didn't. He sat beside me, and Brandon sat beside the elderly lady. Which was fine, because he just started talking. He was like, hey, at least you didn't have to wait here like I had to wait here. I was the first one on the bus. I see, because your bag should have went underneath the bus with everybody else's, but that's neither here nor there. Check out South Point Hotel in Vegas.
Will do.
She said it's the 12th ring.
Having to listen to somebody who's just like, bro, like, you don't have to do this.
Hey, Danny B.
Danny B.
Tell them about the gun line bombs. Let's see. How many rings are there? Yeah, how many rings are there?
We're still waiting for a response on
Waiting
that.
on a response.
I'm very interested to see.
I want to know too.
So yeah, that was the travel experience on the way back to the airport. So
it's all you, brother.
It's just me, Oos. All right, so like Siobhan said, over the last 8 days, I've been very inundated with this Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef. And the diss songs back and forth. I don't hate Drake's music. I don't like Drake personally. And that's been kind of a thing. Because there's just something about him I don't like. So I have a buddy who's a Drake stan. Like Drake stan. Like, Drake can do nothing wrong. So we're having this issue yesterday where he was defending Drake I just want to make sure my friends are he's a really good dude. Really good dude. So this is just his fandom kind of taking over his brain. He was defending the Drake relationships with the underage girls by saying, hey,
They all do it.
they all do it. They're famous. They just move differently. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want him talking to my daughter when she was that age, but I understand why they do it because he's just trying to ride a wave of popularity. He's just trying to stay on to the new thing. But if it was my daughter, I wouldn't let him do it. But I'm telling you why. He's telling me why they do it. And I'm just like, and then he became
That guy.
age of consent guy.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So he was, like I said, it was basically saying, but because he's famous, and because these other people who he's dealing with are famous, that's just how these people move. Because there was one line, particularly in Drake's song, where he was like, "If I was a PO, then I would be arrested, and I'm way too famous to be doing that." And I'm just like, that's a bad line.
And the kicker is, I forgot. The kicker is I forgot.
But yeah, and like he's like, bro, he was like, I get your point. I understand. I'm not. He kept saying, I'm not condoning it, but
Hear me out.
Hear me out. This is way it works. And I'm just like, so you're trying to tell me when Millie Bobby Brown was 15 years old, he needed to ride that wave of Stranger Things when she was 15 years old to stay relevant. Just know you don't need you're 35 years old. You don't need the tween market. I'm just saying, you don't need the tweens. So like there's no defending, and I'm not even saying he is. I'm just saying this stuff he does looks very questionable with the relationships he has with people under the age of a certain age. I'm not even gonna put an age on it.
No.
People of a certain age, his relationships are questionable. And I don't see how, even if you're a huge fan of his music, how you can justify the relationship he has with people who are not of age.
Because for me, it's I think it's more of the fact of if you had a daughter and she was 17 yesterday and today she's 18, and a 27-year-old man knocked on the door and was like, I want to take your daughter out. How you gonna feel about that? Like,
he wouldn't do that, but they're famous, so it matters.
I remember my point now.
There you go.
He doesn't have time to chase underage girls because he's too busy sleeping with everybody else's girlfriend. Don't other people, and if everybody else is doing it, if everybody else, and the point also was everybody else was doing it. If everybody else is doing it, ain't it possible that other people have underage girlfriends too? So if he's sleeping with everybody else's girlfriends, can't some of those people be underage? And he's famous, so he don't have time to do it. Famous people make their own schedule. What are you talking about? I feel like this is just my personal opinion. The thoughts of Siobhan is just thoughts of Siobhan. It's not Brandon's. And this is just my opinion. Men are going to make time for what they want to make time for. And if you wrap it up in a package and you pass it over to them, they're going to make time to unwrap the package. Age don't put a time limit on nothing for some people. And to me, if you're doing things that's already suspect, texting people who are not of age, hugging and kissing people who are not of age, laying in people's laps and shoulders, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Out of her own mouth, out of her own movie. And I said this to Brandon. Now I don't watch it. Well, I did watch this movie. Priscilla Presley said
It was a good movie.
it was a good movie. But if y'all have not seen Priscilla, please go watch it. Elvis started grooming her at 14. He started grooming her at 14. He moved her out of her parents' house, out of another country to his house, and kept her in that house until she was of age, 18, so he could marry her and sleep with her.
And had a homeboy who was facilitating.
It had a homeboy who was of age who was facilitating. And not only that, he was also sleeping with women of age to cover up the fact that he had a woman underage in his house. I rest my case.
That's all I got. Yeah,
That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
See what the people are saying.
That is all I got. K.1 in the story.
Yeah. This is not like, and for me, this is not even about like who won or who lost.
No.
I clearly think Kendrick Lamar won. And I don't think it's really very close. But this particular subject isn't about who won and who lost. This is about, hey man, you might be fans of things or people, but don't go capping for people who don't care about you, to the point where you're justifying things that you wouldn't normally justify in your real life.
You don't know for a fact. You just know what people are saying. You don't know it for a fact. Yolo said, "Let it be mine." I know that's right. That's right. I think it's a publicity stunt on both parts. Good publicity, in my opinion, says Liam.
It might be. It might. I don't think it is, because I don't think it is. But
Kristen said the duck. I'm just not gonna say. How is that okay? It's not.
They're famous. It was his basically. This is how industry people move. Apparently,
not age of consent. He needs to be fired.
Yeah, He's like
for everybody's daughter but his.
He's like, I don't want to be this guy. He was like, but you're making me be the age of consent and whatever is this. I feel like you automatically lose an argument when you become age of consent.
Yeah. For me, that's it. What was his stance on R. Kelly?
We didn't really even go into that, but using his logic, that's okay.
Yeah. Because he's rich and that's just stuff they do.
And he said, until it's actually proven, it's okay.
Let's see. Dang, no gifts in here, because that would be fired up. Listen. The entire beef is trash. K-Dot and Drake both equally BS. Specifically in this beef, both Bama said they wanted to keep it about the bars, yet neither actually kept it. No.
Again, I will say this. Kendrick, at the beginning of his first diss, said, we can go this way or we can go that way. Drake chose to go that way, so Kendrick went that way. If you listen to the first diss is just really about you being a culture vulture. That's the first diss. The second diss became your PO, because he brought Kendrick's family into it.
Right.
At that point, what happens.
Let's see. This has nothing to do with anything but just seeing Mother send an actual star. So on Facebook, it has nothing to do with nothing. But on Facebook, I made a post saying that you can send stars to support me. And my mom put a literal star.
That's cute.
And she said, awesome. AL. So
I ain't mess with you.
Jesus. Listen, yeah. That Elvis thing kind of threw me, because I was like, I'm sitting here watching her being groomed. Like, he literally groomed her. And then he went to her parents and was just like, she comforts me. His mom died, and he needed to talk to her because she comforts me. She is 15. What she know to comfort you? And you was a grown man talking about his mama died and she comforts me. Ain't no comforting that girl doing for you. That's a child. She ain't got nothing to say. You better go talk to your meemaw who over here frying that chicken. That woman ain't doing nothing for you. Nothing. I just found that it wasn't no kind of, that was real. That was trash. That was trash. He groomed that girl until she was of age.
Thank y'all for being
Thanks
here.
for being here,
You've already
friends.
made your presence felt, and thank you for being members.
I'm tripping on the fact that J. Cole made a whole diss track and had an apology, and Kendrick never said a word. You know where J. Cole is right now? On the beach chilling. He got his out the way. On the beach chilling. He got what he needed to get out there.
Kendrick said, "You can go this way." J. Cole's like, "Look, I know these two dudes. I'm not about to go there." Again, just don't take it some places that you're not willing to go. And now Drake's about to lose money because he's getting called a pedo, and he's losing.
Do you remember that TikTok I sent you from that lawyer? And that lawyer was like, this beef, this may be a beef to some, but the things that are being said in the beef has real implications.
Yeah, it's costing Drake real money.
And it can lead up to real jail time if the stuff is being proven.
Not to mention, he is getting fried on every continent in the world.
Everyone. They even fry him in Japan. And they don't even... It's crazy. TikTok is a rabbit hole of just craziness. We talking about violence tonight, so we're so behind in the beat.
I'm surprised
Brandon will catch you up.
I'm so because like there have been teachers on TikTok talking about like what their kids are leaning toward, like how their kids are doing. So
yeah, Elvis was nasty work. He was like, we know about some of them. Like, what was the guy's name that married his 14-year-old cousin? What was her name? What was his name? I can't think of it right now. Some of them are known, but a lot of the stuff Elvis did, his stuff slick. Like, he really did his stuff undercover. So the only reason why people know now is because she produced that movie. But I'm telling you, like, he really did. He was in the army. Remember, he got sent to the war. He met her over in Germany where he was stationed. He didn't even meet her. His scout met her, and she was in a restaurant after school studying. His scout met her, brought her to his house, and then Elvis started grooming her. So he sent somebody out to get her. Mm-hmm. So if he did it to her, how many other people had he done it to? But he was sleeping with all these actresses and dating all these women, holding her in his house, put her in private school so she could finish her high school education. She tried to go get a job. He was like, nah, you're not getting no job. Like, it was a whole thing. Like, he kept her in his house until she turned 18, and then he married her. He kept her in there and drugged up. But he didn't touch her until she turned 18. So you might as well had. Yeah. That was... Me and Shay was hot watching. Shay watched it after me, though.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't watch it with her. She watched it after me. Meemaw frying chicken and somebody. And his whole family, his daddy was helping, his grandma knew, like they all knew. They were helping take care of her. You gotta know when to hold on. Now you exposed.
All you had to do is just not bring up the man's family.
Yep.
Again, when somebody tells you we can go this way, we can go that way, do not go that way. You better choose this way.
Yep. Jerry Lee Lewis. Yep. That's exactly who it was. Jerry Lee Lewis married his cousin when she was 14. Yep.
Thanks, Reggie, 1911.
Thank you, Reggie, 1911. Drake lost me chasing Sexy Red. He ain't chase her. That was another one too. That Sexy Red, he didn't have time to be chasing her, because I don't know if y'all know this. Ratchet people don't chase them. Also, people who are not so attractive, people don't chase them either, and they don't have kids. So
when Drake stands next to Sexy Red, he sees two bad bitches.
I'm not messing with you. I'm not. Just their relationship is weird. It just doesn't make sense. It don't make sense. Hey, Carnival Cruise.
Hey, Carnival Cruise Addis.
Boy, you don't know what you walked into tonight, but thanks for coming. Drake, stay chasing. Sorry, I was waiting for it to catch up. Drake stayed chasing It's So Weird, his infatuation with Aaliyah and Rihanna.
Yeah. So there's another thing. So he came out with this song, and he's still talking about ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. Bro, let it go. He basically told ASAP Rocky, you go keep dressing up and having babies.
Okay.
Like, why is that? Why does Drake hate marriage so much in like relationships? Like, that's really weird to me.
Well, maybe she was supposed to be his cover while he chased down little girls. Allegedly. She said bars.
I thought that, like, people don't like the first diss song as much as I do.
Who has Jimmy actually been in a confirmed relationship with?
Was it? He never seriously dated Rihanna, right?
Or Nicki?
Or Serena?
No, he's not been in a confirmed relationship with anybody. I didn't know he was supposed to be dating Serena. I know Common had dated one of them. Common dated everybody though.
Drake hates marriage because his parents meet the Grahams.
He said himself. No,
because why? See, because why? Because he how many? My favorite.
I can't. Aubrey's corny. He will forever be on the card for me.
He's a buster now.
That was a little different. So yeah, defending somebody who waits until somebody you still a creep.
Yeah, because the minute Sean Carter gets exposed for anything, I gotta be out. Also, there are people online saying that Jay-Z's hair is a wig. Is that true? Because I can believe, like, I'm not a fan of I can believe it. I can believe that Jay-Z has a wig. Because I told Siobhan this like 3 years ago. I was like, nobody hair gets fuller at 50.
He got a full head now.
Like,
that man been cutting his hair his whole life.
Yeah, like nobody grow, like your hair doesn't get thicker. He started growing this about 5 years ago. Like, love him, God bless him.
Comments for the streets, comments for everything.
God bless him, but nobody hair gets fuller at 47.
See, so that has to be the worst wig in wig.
Is it a wig? Like, because I won't believe if it's a wig. You can tell me, I can take it.
He's supposed to be like Basquiat.
I get who he's going for, but I just have you ever known a man
No.
to successfully grow his hair out after the age of 40?
I know. I've never known one to try. So my uncle kept a afro all his life. And I mean, the younger I was, the bigger the afro was. But I'm telling you, he still got an afro right now today. But the older I get, the smaller his afro is probably about, it's about this big now. But when I was little, it was like this big. They don't get bigger. They don't get bigger. And that man,
Jay has a full, thick head of hair. I'm not paying attention, but I haven't seen any like bald spot or anything. Like, nobody hair gets thicker without some help.
I comment got turned out by that Badu cat, and they be right. Man, she be turning people astray. Like, I don't know what happened. What's she doing over there?
She putting blood in their spaghetti.
You just had to say it, did you?
I literally just thought of that.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You didn't even know what that was. Now that was something you had to say. I wonder why he over there doing with J Hud. Nothing. He about to break up with her as soon as she say something about getting married.
I tell you I'll tell you what he's doing, and what she's not. She's not parenting her child.
Allegedly.
I don't think that's alleged. I don't think.
I don't care if she got money. Allegedly.
Why did I even have a kid? You keep the kid while I go out tonight. My man was just like,
hold on, Kristen. That part, Badu done messed up several. Man, listen, they go in one way, come out another. That's in naps, not naps. Big Boy says his boy ain't been right since. I'm telling you.
My man turned to the flute.
Mr. Carter needs to go back to the fade and knock it off with the locks.
This would have been fine if he was like 30. Well, bro, you're 50. Like, does anybody successfully grow? That's the first I had ever seen it being considered a wig. And I'm like, it might be.
Brandon, not out loud.
About which part? About the
yes. Hush. Have you guys seen the interview with Jaguar Wright?
Which one?
Which one? She's been on a world tour. She's been talking for years. They trying to take her out every second of the day.
At some point, I don't know what to believe with her.
You don't have to know what to believe. Just rewind the tape and look at what's happening now.
But I saw something recently where it's like, y'all, I've seen some stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now, some of the stuff she was saying a couple of years ago when her like interviews was going heavy rotation, that stuff coming to light. A lot of that, like,
yeah,
a lot of that stuff she had been said a couple of years ago, like Cat Williams. You always crazy when you start telling the truth.
But also, if you say 100 crazy things,
but who's deeming them crazy? The people that you tell the truth about. It's easier to lie than it is to tell the truth.
I just saw, like I said, I've seen some stuff on Twitter, so maybe I'll be in the streets more than you.
Yeah, but Twitter ain't the dictionary of truth and lie.
It's not a definition of truth and lies, but I've seen like credible people say things.
Like the same people that covered the Diddy for all these years?
No, not industry people, no. Like reporters, like
they don't take checks too? I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking. I'm playing devil's advocate, like you say. We play devil's advocate. They don't take checks too?
I do, but I know these are credible people saying these things.
You don't know nothing.
Then what's the point of living then, right?
That's why you know nothing but what people want you to know.
Then what's the point of living? Why are we here? What kind of existence is this? Am I real? Are you real?
The world is a wicked place.
Are you real?
Brandon, you about to be fake real quick. You couldn't keep it up.
Chris, out of here, bro.
Please, Jesus. Please. Lord have mercy. I ain't told not one lie yet. See what I'm saying, Kristen? But you know, those are wigs, and they are not cute. No, we know they tree stumps at this point. They're not wicks.
I call them group.
They're going groups, many groups on his head. Beyonce be so in love. I just be looking at her like, girl. Tell me why I ain't gonna say who sent it. I ain't gonna say who sent it, but this shit was hilarious to me. Oh Lord, I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody said this. Oh, because it was funny. They said this is what Beyonce be looking at night. See that post that said this is what Beyonce watches. That's literally this. Hold on. Come on now. We gotta ration the crazy. Listen. Chris, I love Jaguar Boy. The industry did her wrong. Yeah, now I agree on that because she had a beautiful voice, boy. She says, I just watched one, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. Nobody has said that she was wrong, and the people she has been talking has sued for that. That's all I'm saying. Everybody can take a check. Everybody. Credible people take money too. They got bills to pay.
I know when I'm fighting a losing battle, so I'm just gonna keep it pushing.
Hey, see,
Why don't you push a T?
this is my first point ever. I got a point. But it was funny though. It was worth it. It was worth it.
I don't know how you still have it up on your phone.
But that's not even teeth. Those are his lips.
Why
That
do
ain't
you
no
still
teeth.
have that? Oh, baby, we've seen it.
You're
just being
She
messy.
said it was teeth.
You
Those-
just being messy.
Those are lips. They ain't teeth.
You being messy. That's enough.
I forgot that's your man, 100 grand. That's your man. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna lay off of him. I just said that. I'm gonna leave him alone. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. I'm not gonna say nothing.
I don't care. No. I'm just the joke. It ran its course. That's all.
They still laughing. See, they still laughing. They were funny to them. Who? No, now Kristen, no, he ain't. Now, Kristen, now I just think you ain't gonna be out here just telling no bold-faced lies. Now you just not gonna be out here telling no bold-faced. That man ain't never been fine. Ever. He has good music. Having good music and money don't make you fine.
Good night, Liam.
I honestly gotta get up early in the morning. All right, Liam, have a good night. I'm crying. No. Bye, Liam. Night, Liam. Yeah, no. He ain't fine, Kristen. I'm sorry. I cannot agree with that. Now, I will agree with some stuff, but that one ain't gonna be one of them. We're getting close to close. It's closing time.
I ain't got but one thing to end with.
Okay. Well, what is it?
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey.
That's it. That's all I got.
How long you been holding that?
For 69 seconds.
Well, we are coming to a close. Any last minute OB-ho?
People are crip walking to a diss song. Like this is
YOLO, she said Jay-Z was fine in his younger days. This is what she said. This is what Kristen said.
Yeet.
OB-ho. We need to put that as a button. We're gonna get an OB-ho button in the new hate song.
And what about freaky ass naysayer?
Guess we got to make that an after dark button. He's just a capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T, as Floyd would say.
Floyd Mayweather, because he can't spell. Like I don't know what
it is not spelled right.
So it's Floyd Mayweather. 50 Cent told Floyd Mayweather he'll give him $100,000 to his favorite charity if he can read one page out of a Harry Potter book.
He used to say that charity is still broke today. He's just the capital. I had to read that again because that was a good one. All right, y'all. We're going to get ready to wrap things up. It's been fun. Y'all made this time go by so fast. Apparently, Brandon and I got muffins with Mom in the morning for Mother's Day with Jaden at school. So we're excited about that.
Happy Mother's Day to
Mother's Day,
all the
y'all.
mothers out there.
Absolutely. Somebody put an APB out on Floyd.
He's just chilling. Let his daughter get
knocked up by deadbeats, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I heard they holding him hostage in Dubai for some coins. What?
Probably.
Dang. Well, he got the money. Tell his daddy to pay it. Okay. Happy Mother's Day to you all. We appreciate you checking in with us, being here with us tonight. We do have five cabins left on the Parker Fam Group cruise next year. Utopia, yeah, 5 cabins. Utopia of the Seas. So if you are thinking about joining us, please do. It's going to be October 13th through the 17th, 2025. We will be so excited if you guys could join us. We had a great time last time. We're hoping to have an amazing time this time. We also have a content creators group cruise. It ain't even a group cruise. We just hanging out. We kicking back on the BYOC. And that is going to be in October of this year, October 16th on the Celebrity Beyond. We are also having a lovers cruise, couples cruise in February with YFC and Team Reach Travels on the Celebrity Ascent. And that is going to be February 16th of 2025. And do we have anything else?
Your birthday trip next week.
I have a birthday trip next week. We are going a few. We are going to Epcot next week, and to celebrate my birthday, we're going to drink around the world. So if you are in the area and you want to join, go ahead. Brandon's going to be the only guy so far. So Liam, if you watch the replay, hit us up or I'll text you. So yes, Phil, come on, Phil. I've been talking about it.
What are you reading?
Phil, put the. Come on, Phil. Come on, Phil.
I ain't paying Phil no money.
Yeah, so we have that coming up, and then I think that is it as of right now. Yeah, that's all we got for right now. So we appreciate you guys joining us. We will see you guys next Thursday for Parker's on the Go. And I can't budge. Oh. Football season.
Spring practice.
Oh, dag nabbit. Boy, you can't do nothing. Get an assistant coach that actually know how to coach and then just leave for a day or two.
Assistant coach.
Oh, well, assistant of the assistant. Good night, Danny B. Peace out.
Thank you.
See y'all next week. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. We will see you next time. And until the meantime,
Freaky
out.
As naysayer. I'm going to get in trouble for that. Help me put